I can't see a thing.
Go on, Rita, baby. Now that sounds really groovy. I tell you what, let's sing. Well, his eyes do see bricks safe and sound. After all he's been around, and in my view he should be crowned the king of limbo. Well, he's had his ups and he's had his downs. He's had his smiles and he's had his frowns. But I still say he should be crowned the king of limbo.
What more can a poor boy do? Working for the likes of me and you. What more can a poor boy say? But I could use your help in any way.
He took his courage to the brink. If it were me, I would turn to drink. Well, that's the reason I think he should be the king of limbo. Yeah, he had to visit enough sins, but at least he kept his jagged limbs. I think that we should be crowning him the king of limbo. Take it away with you, baby. That's cool.
What more can a poor boy do? Working for the likes of me and you. What more can a poor boy say? But I could use your help in any way. We've all had fun, you must agree. Even though interactively, but now we feel that Brick should be the king of limbo. I do ups, I do be do ups, I do ups, I do be do ups, I do ups, I do be do ups, the king of limbo. I do ups, I do be do ups, I do ups, I do be do ups, I do ups, I do be do ups, king of limbo.
All right, that's right. Viv is correct. It is arrow time. Welcome everybody to another stream of Skyrim. Really quickly, let me make sure I have everything set up. I have the disc in. Controller has been charging. Okay, so let's begin. Let me switch scenes. Take a deep breath. We just finished something really. Here you go. Do this transition, and then transition to this. So that way it's prepped. Oh, my heart is still pounding. We just beat a fight in 14, so that's why I'm a little hype. I'm feeling froggy. You know, I just want to jump around, get some stuff done, and you know how it is. Okay. Hello, Ash. Welcome. Look, it's Miss Savage Raider herself, dude. I am so proud of Ash. She's doing things that in my first year of 14 I didn't even do. I was not doing Savage until when did I start Savage? Creator. And Creator came out. When the fuck did Creator come out? Gordius came out what, a month or two after, so like August of 2015 maybe. Midas was probably that March and Creator was probably that September. So I wasn't raiding until September of 2016, a full year and a half. But you know what, Ash, listen, I'll show you how to do some of these fights. You have the know-how and the willpower to, or well, maybe not the willpower, but you have the know-how and the skill to do synced fights. You're more capable than you realize, but I get it. We can't just throw you into the pool and expect you to figure out how to swim. We have to warm you up. You know, we got to dip you in the kiddie pool first, then we got to let you doggy paddle.
Cross the bridge at your own peril.
Yeah, I will.
The way is dangerous, and the gate will not open. You shall not gain entry.
I will never do that Ramu, Centaur, and Savage. Well, luckily you don't need to. It only gives accessories. That fight is actually annoying. I can understand that. That was the first fight I did with my current static, so yeah. What is this place?
Oh, forgive me. Most will arrive
Pretty much the only
in
fights you need to
because they have
do,
heard of the college
unless you want the
before.
pants, are the
This is
second
the
and the
college
fourth
of
fight of
wisdom.
every tier.
A safe haven for mages in Skyrim.
If you want the
A place of
pants,
wisdom
which
in our
this tier or
kingdom.
last tier had good pants, you'll need to do the third fight. They're changing that now. Now the third fight will become the chest fight, as well as the pants fight. And the fourth fight will become the weapon and the mount. So you're going to see more people run this third fight, which is Themis, more than previous third fights, which almost never get run after after they're relevant.
Why are you here?
All right, anyway, may I enter?
Perhaps. But what is it you expect to find within?
Magic, duh. Okay.
I see. That power certainly exists.
I want to use the power of ice and fire. I want to use electricity, damn it. We're not going to tell her our true
It would
intentions.
seem that the college has what you seek. The question now is, what can you offer the college?
I'm the Dragonborn.
Not just anyone is allowed inside. Those wishing to enter must show some degree of skill with magic. A small test, if you will.
All right.
No. I don't know anything of the sort.
Okay.
Excellent. The Flame Atronach is a vital companion for anyone relying on conjuration.
I don't plan to
Summoning
conjure,
one
but
here will
whatever.
certainly show your skill.
Okay.
I look forward to it.
I think I know it, right? There you go. Summon a Flame Atronach. Flaming familiar?
The college is an asset to Skyrim, even if it's unnoticed or unappreciated.
Not flaming familiar. Can you teach me
No
the
matter
spell?
what, the college will enjoy.
Oops.
No? Well, if you think you're capable of it, then I'd be happy to provide it to you for a mere 30 gold.
Sure.
Or you can try your luck with one of the court wizards around Skyrim.
30
They
gold is
also
nothing.
teach
I find 30 gold just doing nothing. Here you go.
Here you are. Now I'm anxious to see you.
I mean, but how would you be unable to cast it? It's not like you have a requirement to cast spells, I don't think, right? Whoop. There you go. Conjuration. Here you go. Conjure Flame Atronach.
Whoa now. Ease off on the magic.
You wanted me to conjure it. What are you talking about? There you go.
Well done indeed. I think you'll be a superb addition to the college.
Whoa, ease off the magic I told you to cast.
I'll lead you
Whoa.
across the bridge. Once you're inside, you'll want to speak with Mirabelle Irvine, our master wizard. Please, follow me.
Okay. Yeah, but Ash, you're a fast learner. You're adapting faster than I did. Granted, maybe the game is a little bit more hardcore. Well, I mean, ironically, it's kind of not, because it's more accessible, I guess, but you know what you're doing. And part of it is learning. Now, maybe this is a big step, but you'll look back on this day someday and think, why was I ever scared of Savage? As you clear an ultimate fight before me, because my luck with clearing ultimate fights is literally zero.
But the college lives
Can I talk to you? No. Oh, that's it? Okay. Dude, you'd think that a college would have, like, better bridges. Like, what is this? I mean, I guess the whole point is that if someone undesirable enters, they could just blow them off or whatever. But, like, you know, for a fancy place, I don't know. No, I will not say that. No, thank you. I'm well aware what that is. I'm not my first day on the internet, okay?
Even if it goes unnoticed or unappreciated.
You gotta get real obscure to trick me with some of this stuff. Oh, the city fell into the sea? Oh, okay, never mind.
I believe I've made myself rather clear.
Yes, of course. I'm simply trying to understand the reasoning behind the decision.
You may be used to the Empire bowing to your every whim, but I'm afraid you'll find with Balnor
I did not
no such treatment.
post that the stream is live.
You are a guest of the college, here at the pleasure of the Archmage. I hope you appreciate the opportunity.
Yes, of course. The Archmage has my thanks.
Very good.
There you go.
Then we're done here.
Hello.
Welcome to the college. Another new student. I'm surprised at how many of you there are lately.
Yeah, we're all eager to
Well,
learn.
First, you'll need these. While you're not required to wear them, You may find them more to your liking than your code.
You're not required to wear. I'm just walking in
I'll
doing
give you
whatever.
a brief tour, and then we'll get you to your first class. Are you ready to begin?
Sure.
Wonderful. Please follow me, and don't wander off.
I've seen big name streamers fall for that. I mean, I've been shitposting on the internet for a long time, homie.
The prominent feature
Unlike maybe
is
most
that
big
all
streamers who are just people who are like really good at games or just really good personalities, I've been slumming it out on like 4chan for years.
Located above the hall, and the Archmage's quarters above that.
Okay.
While technically in charge of the college, the Archmage's responsibilities often keep him occupied. Thus, I run the day-to-day operations. Now, if you'll please follow me, I'll show you the living quarters. Unfortunately, we've had to implement more stringent entry procedures due to some problems with
Yeah,
local
Nords hate
norms.
magic.
We don't anticipate any real violence, but it never hurts to be prepared.
Okay. Hello, Devin. So we didn't get the clear, and I'm glad because that means you can't drag me through it. I mean, we can if you want. Phase 1, you don't really need to know too much. Like, the only actual mechanic is a healer check, because he drops your HP to 1, and then you need to have the healers bring you to full. With Echo, that's, like, not even a thing anymore. Like, seriously. There's so many things you can do now that you can't. Oh yeah, I was late doing this the Discord one. If you were waiting on the Discord one, my apologies. I've been bad about that lately. I'm sorry.
Hall of Attainment. I'll ask that you please keep your voice down while inside, as others may
I
be
forgot
working
because
on
I was coming straight off of 14.
delicate experiments.
Yeah, tomorrow I'm going to try to finish Final Fantasy 16. So, I think that'll be pretty good. I have tons of time tomorrow. Are you going in? Holy shit. And honestly, the best part of Neo X Death Ash, not that you're a tank, is that he doesn't auto-attack. Basically.
Now I'll show you to your quarters. You're going to be sharing space with your fellow
He literally does not auto-attack.
You'll meet shortly. This is where you'll be staying.
Oh, sweet.
This bed and desk are yours.
I get a free house.
Please try and be considerate of others.
Holy
Now,
shit.
let's go back to the Hall of the Elements, where most of the members gather for lectures and study sessions.
Kolb and the Dragon and a fine hat. I like how this is just a recolor. Fine clothes with gray is worth more than fine clothes with whatever. Okay. This is pretty cool, actually. Ectoplasm. I mean, even in some Alexander fights, you're going to be expected to do things. Usually it's things like move here, look a certain way.
Eventually you'll be learning
Like,
from
not every fight will
one
be
of our most
soloable by the two of us.
esteemed
So, like, it depends on the fight. Like, as you go further in the expansions, you will need 8 people to do mechanics. So, like, yeah, well, again, well, we can get a party together. We could just try some stuff on Echo. But X-Death is pretty light, all things considered. Like, X-Death is not a lot, Ash. You could definitely do it. You know, maybe go watch some videos on it. You know, ease yourself in. Because remember, you have Echo that gives you, like, 3 times health and 3 times damage. The DPS check is a joke now, and you're pretty much not going to die from any mechanic that would normally hurt you.
Tolfdir is likely already addressing the new apprentices.
Okay.
Go on in, and if you have any problems, let one of our senior members know.
You're competent. You're more competent than you realize. If you're doing extremes, you already have the tools to do Savage. Savage is just extreme with more opportunities to fuck
What
up.
you learn here will last you a lifetime. Several if you're talented.
Okay.
Another new apprentice, I see. Are you of the sort that believe you're here to change the world? Or are you only in it for yourself? I assure you that I shall be watching all of you very closely.
Sure. What do you do here?
I am an advisor to the Archmage. The Thalmor wish to promote relations with your college. I am at the Archmage's disposal if he requires advice.
Okay.
Now that stability has been established between the Dominion and the Empire, we seek only to help Skyrim, to guide its people through this time of transition.
That's
to
cap,
help lead
but whatever.
them to a better future.
Okay.
Perhaps not as often as he should. In time, I believe he will be more trusting.
This is not a plant. Okay.
Welcome, welcome. We were just beginning. Please.
I'm only working 3 days this upcoming week. Seems weird to get threatened with less hours for doing poorly, do better than I've done in a while, and then get less hours again. Well, that's 3 days we could maybe do Skyrim. I guess we could figure it out later, yeah.
You can control it. It can and will.
Not doing it unless someone drags me by the scruff.
Sir, I think we
Yeah,
all
we'll ease you in. We'll find people.
We wouldn't be here if we couldn't control magic.
Of course, my dear.
If you want, maybe I could stream some of these fights if I could get a party together, and then that way you can just like kind of follow, you know, you can just see the fights now as they are.
Mastery of magic. It takes years, if not decades, of practice and study.
Then what are we waiting for? Let's get
I
started.
just hate people yelling at me. I mean, that's fine.
Please, please.
No one, you know, not everyone works well under pressure of being lectured or whatever, so I get that.
Disaster is inevitable.
I just get annoyed. I get getting scared though. That's fine.
You've no idea what any of us are capable of. Give us a chance to show you what we can do.
He's like, oh, I don't need that. Fuck that. You little shit.
You've been quiet so far. What do you think we should do?
Safety should be more important.
Well, your classmates certainly seem to disagree with you.
Oh, don't listen to him. We can do it. Just give us a chance.
Furry, very nice.
All right, let's settle down. I suppose we can try something practical. In continuing with our theme of safety, we'll start with wards. Wards are protective spells that block magic. I'll teach you all a ward, and we'll see if you can successfully use it to block spells, all right?
Yeah, if you could block a spell, you could block a ball, right?
Would you mind helping me with the demonstration? Are you at all familiar with ward?
Oh, there's a cut quest here? That's interesting, yeah. I never really used it.
That's what this
Yeah.
lesson is for. Perfect time to try it out.
I was physically shaking.
Now,
Well,
if you just
was
stand
someone
right
actively
over there,
yelling at you
I'll
while you
cast
were
a
doing
spell.
it, or were you just
You block it
nervous?
with the ward. Here we go. Over there,
All right,
please.
lesser ward.
Just opposite me. Wouldn't-
Let's see. Alteration? Sticks where it strikes. Okay, so there's candlelight and mage.
One else.
Conjuration? Restoration? Okay, it's restoration. Which one did he give me? He gave me lesser ward. I already knew steadfast ward.
Wait. Now, cast the ward spell and keep it up. You have to keep your ward up, or else this won't work. I don't want to hurt you. Over there, please. Just opposite me. Wouldn't want anyone else in the way.
Okay. Bro, I don't have a ton of magicka.
Now, cast the ward spell and
I'm gonna run out of magicka. He's gonna hurt me.
keep it up.
I think the college is doing
There you go.
Excellent work. Well, I think this is an excellent start. I'd like you all to continue practicing.
We're having some Hogwarts Legacy lessons here.
I think perhaps we're ready to begin exploring some of the various applications of magic throughout history. The college has undertaken a fascinating excavation in the ruins of Southall nearby. It's an excellent learning opportunity. I suggest we meet there in a few hours and see what awaits us in...
Oh, the quest is there? Oh, no, the quest is not there. Okay, the stuff is there, but the quest isn't. Yeah. Okay. We're going on a field trip right away. Man, I wish classes were this good. Imagine you walk into a class and 5 minutes later you're walking out to go do stuff. Man, that'd be different. I don't know about that one, man. School might be enjoyable. You find out that there were some students that went off to test some spells outside and outside of regulations. Nervous, but they kind of threw me in. There were no heads up. Scared me pretty good. They mentioned savage, but it just threw me off. Yeah, no, I get that. Your first time in there, you know, you're not just getting insta-carried through because, you know, Alexander was not designed to be carry-proof. Back then, back in Heaven's Ward, there was no such thing as enhanced echo. You know what I mean? Like, you couldn't go into fights like that. You can only do that now. An expansion later, you could go in with less than the amount of people they recommend. That's actually completely new. So, like, what you experienced today was not in the, you know, that's why you could do it in Alexander and you can't do it in other stuff. As I said, you did a good job. You should be proud of yourself. I know most people will just say, you know, oh my god, shut the fuck up. Yeah, it's not. It sucks. Anyway. Yeah. You find a chart. Hold on. I gotta drink something. I was giving call outs. My voice is a little parched. Not sure how I feel. Well, that's why, you know, give some time, think it over. You know, a lot of Savage is learning personal responsibility. Whereas in 90% of combat in that game, or I shouldn't say 90, but you know, if you're just playing MSQ, maybe doing a roulette or two, there's not really a lot of personal responsibility unless you're like a healer, right? Or unless you're specifically tanking and, you know, you're just making, you know, as long as you don't like cleave people with tank busters, there's not like a lot of personal responsibility beyond don't overlap AoEs and stand in, you know, group AoEs or whatever. So like Savage, obviously each fight is different, but Savage at a lot of times is learning that personal responsibility. This is true in Final Fantasy. Oh great, I got fucking vampiric again. Thanks.
I cannot trust you.
Alright, so die. Great. Now I have to go cure this again. I wish you could just cure this yourself. Like, again, like, I hate that now I have to go off and teleport. Was that an enemy? I have to figure out where do you get healed again. Wasn't I just in Winterhold? Yeah, no, for me it's adrenaline. For her, it's panic. Yeah, there's enemies. Here we go. What is it? A wraith? Which is fine, I get that. But the thing that I mean, again, everyone's different. I can't talk, you know, I can't give advice for panic attacks. What I can tell you is that, in my experience, the best thing to do is that if you mess up, you know, you just say, all right, I know that now. I'll try not to do it again. And then you just, you know, it's a learning experience. As long as you learn something, it wasn't, you know, nothing bad from it. You know what I mean? Where's the healing? I had to find, what is it, the Longhouse? This is the end.
Got to keep my eyes open. Damn dragons will swoop down at any time.
Oh my god. What town was it where I know where to find this? It was that one with the ghost, remember? Or the guy that was pretending to be a ghost? What town was that? Was it Falkreath? Yeah, I think. Yeah, there you go. I have 3 days. I just want to get it done and dusted, man. I just wish you learned Cure Disease. That's something that World of Warcraft used to do. You could cure a lot of shit. Oh, let me plug in my headset. But yeah, no. Again, the way I learned Savage is, well, one way is through ACT. That's more of maximizing your deep... hello? No. I thought I did something. Wow, that was interesting. Speak to Lod. Spooky. Anyway.
Best defense is a good defense. Am I right?
But yeah, like even in World of Warcraft, like learning how to tank in WoW is way harder than learning how to tank in 14. Right. Tanking in 14 is like a DPS check, you know what I mean? Like you have to learn how to DPS correctly. Tanking in WoW is a lot of shit. Like it, I don't know. I thought it was better when they had tank stance in WoW. I don't know why they get rid of that. Like again, there's a lot of shit they do in World of Warcraft that I just flat out disagree with. Where the fuck is the graveyard? I remember being here, I just don't remember where the graveyard is. Oh, was it over here? Yeah, this is part of the town. I remember now. Right here. There you go. Okay, well, I mean, while we're down here, we could explore this. Well, you know, that's why I say, you know, always push your limits in games, you know, comfortably, within reason. A lot of times it helps to watch a point of view of your class being played. It doesn't have to be like a top, you know, 500, 99 percentile parser. Sometimes it's good to just see other people in your class play. Reasonably competent, I guess I'll add, but, you know, it doesn't, again, they could be 30th percentile, they could be 50th, and that's how I learned. I learned by watching other people play, and then I learned by doing it myself, fucking up, doing it myself, fucking up, and then what the hell happened to you? You got splayed open. Damn. Well, you know, I've told her I'm very, it's inspirational to watch. What the fuck was that? What the fuck is going on? It's inspirational to watch people I know get better at 14. And I said the same thing about Miria years ago. And I tell her that, you know, I message her. We talk from time to time. She's busy, you know, she's doing her own thing in life. And that's fair. But I tell her from time to time, like, you know, you're one of the most talented people I know. I miss the good old days. And, you know, we talk about other stuff. But, you know, occasionally when 14 comes up, I will tell her, like, you know, I miss the good old days when we would just play 14 and just raid. Because honestly, raiding with Miria, she is very competent. She's a very nice person. She's genuinely one of my best friends, and I always appreciate her advice. She gives good advice about a lot of stuff. She's very blunt, but she will give you honest, from the heart, for the best of you advice. And I mean, that includes 14. She will be very, she was very good. She was very skilled. And so I enjoy seeing people get better at 14, get into the game, learn the mechanics. Because 14 has a very high skill threshold. It doesn't matter what class you play. Playing any class on a high level is complicated, it's difficult. And I really respect that, you know, it's not easy. Because if it was easy, it wouldn't be worth doing. And I really like that. I know this is a Skyrim stream, but you know, it's always good to talk about, like, I'm a big multiplayer kind of guy. I mean, that's why I kind of want to play ESO. I think I told Devin about that, like, ESO could very well become part of the rotation, because I did buy it when it was, like, super cheap. Now, obviously, they're having a new expansion. I don't know anything about it. I just know it's coming out soon. But maybe I'll buy it when it's on sale, and, you know, I'll just piss around, you know, just hey, I want to play ESO. I don't know anything about it. Apparently, you can't change classes. I don't even know what classes are in the game. But, yeah, I do enjoy that. There's nothing wrong with trying to improve yourself and get better. Okay, that's fine, Ash. Classic spray and pray rant. Well, would you prefer... look, at least I'm ranting about something to talk about. You know what I mean? But yeah, if it makes you feel better, Ash, there's a lot of fights that I feel like on Extreme are harder than some Savage fights. Like, I thought Tsukuyomi was harder than some... What was it? Sigmascape fights? So yeah, you'll get comfortable eventually. No rush. We're not, you know, we're not trying to speed run you into anything even remotely current. So yeah, just yeah. That said, that fight is really fun, by the way. X-Death is a really fun fight. Like, actually. What if I'm never comfortable? Then that's totally fine. You shouldn't be forced to play content you don't want to play. I mean, I'll be honest with you, the only reason I really rate... Well, I rate Savage primarily for the glamour. Maybe not this tier. This tier, it's a little bit more, you know, because I have a static and they're cool people. But also just because I like the fights. I think the fights are really cool, this tier. But, you know, some tiers, I just raid because I want to dress up my character. I want to play dress up with my character. Oh, the fucking flashback. Yeah. I don't know if there's an accessibility option for that. I'll be honest with you. That happens a lot. I won't lie, they do get pretty bright with a lot of... What the fuck is that? I don't know, it's a pillar of light. Honey nut treat. I'm assuming this is intentional, which is why it goes upward. Yeah. But yeah, if you're never comfortable, that's totally fine. Now, I would always say never, but at the end of the day, it's a you call, you know, like, if you're cool with, you know, not getting glamour and stuff, which is fine, and if you're cool with, you know, maybe it's just too much pressure you feel on yourself, then there ain't nothing wrong with that. Can I dive here? No. Okay. Troll skull. Oh shit. Ah! No one hides from the dead? Yeah. Emperor Palpatine does not fear the dead. Okay. Maybe some of this would be worth if you could carry a bunch. You know what I mean? No, force. I was in security for 3 years and I very well hate security. I was hoping for 3. Yeah, again, never. Wow. Never force yourself. Only at your again, it's a video game on top of that, right? Like, Devin, dude, Devin as a bodyguard or a bouncer would be, oh my god. Devin as a bouncer would be hilarious, actually. Oh, I step back. Got him. Potion of healing. And that's cool. Like, I know people that play this game that do not raid. I know people that will literally log in, do MSQ, and then leave. You know what I mean? Like, I wasn't even doing extremes for that long before Savage. Oh, you know what I mean? Like, whatever you want to do. That's the beauty of it. And I have to understand that if people have the skill but they don't want to do it, they don't, you know, they don't have to. You know, it is what it is. I have that drive, you know, as the hood people would say. What the fuck? As the hood people would say, I got that dog in me. You know what I mean? Uh-oh. Very nice. I got that dog in me, you know? Can't help it. I'm 5'11" and dude, this guy is gonna beat me up, man. I mean, we're almost about the same everything. But yeah, 5'11", I was gonna stand my ground, but the stress was getting me, especially. Oh yeah, it was the hospital security. Yeah, you told me about that. Yeah, I couldn't. Nah, you're of stronger stuff than me, man. No, thank you. People in hospitals, like, yeah, you know, some of them need the help and they're cool people. They're, especially in New York, some of these fuckers are just insane. So I get that, man. You don't have to. Who? What? Oh shit. I even hit him with that. I hit him with the. That wouldn't work. What? I sent him back to hell, dude. Okay, so what is this? Whale? And this is hawk. Do we have one here? This was owl, I think? Or was it snake? I wasn't really looking. It's double snake, apparently. I don't know what that means. A dwarven mace. Hold up. $19. Yeah, this is better. I need to drop something. Look at that. We got a better weapon. Hawk, hawk. Hawk. Whale, whale. Whale. Oh, whale. Even outside the actual studio, it was quite a few times I had to pick people up out of car. Yeah, I could get that stress. Because you know, something, you know, it's just people in need. I get that. What the fuck? I can understand that. Plus, you have to be in reasonably good shape, you know, even if it's someone who's like 100 pounds, 130 pounds, like, you gotta be... I don't think most people lift 130 pounds in a day, maybe. Or I actually would say absolutely. But you know what's funny? Like, bigger guys like you and me are definitely expected to do that. Even when I was in my after-school program, like, one time I remember we had to move boxes, and one of my teachers was like, oh, don't worry, we have tons of strong young men here. And I was like, you mean me? By the way, he totally meant me. Absolutely. I was like, bro, I don't know if I'm ready for this. Gym class ended a while ago, dude. What the fuck? Okay. Oh yeah, I could do a shortcut. I forgot about the shortcut. Whoops. What's this? Yeah, sure, you're competent. You're way more competent than you give credit, but, you know, even with that, you just have to feel confident about it, you know? Oh my god, I beat his head off. Nice. I mean, I've only known you for what, like 3 years now? I know you know your stuff. And when you're determined, you're driven. And that's something I can respect, because I'm lazy as fuck. As I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die! Stop swinging, you idiot! That's right, level up restoration. Look at that, beautiful. Yeah, dude, those points in Magicka, that's really good. Look at that. I just ran around, got all my health back. No, get back here, pussy. Come on. Yeah! His staff, okay. 21? Wait, isn't this better than what I have? Oh shit, we're way over encumbered. Do I still have the stupid dragon bones on me? Maybe. Increases, I have to descent that. Oh boy, this is bad. An adventure for Nord boys. Good lord. Where the fuck? Dude, how am I supposed to carry this? How do I have 2 of his stabs? What? How the fuck did he drop 2? Was he dual wielding? He duped it? He dupe it? Wait, is that automatic? Yeah, no, Ash, you're fine. You're not a downer. I'm trying poorly to encourage you, because I know that you're, you know, when you're on your high highs, man, the high highs feel is everything, you know? I get that feeling. You're doing all right. You're doing better than all right. You're doing very well. It's not a race. You're not in a race. If I'm not in a race, you're not in a race, and that's totally fine. Oh, when he died. Oh, it's if you pick up the ground one first, it dupes. Oh, okay. So it's in the game. I didn't accidentally do anything. I was about to say. We might be in trouble though. I can't carry anything else. Like I'd have to drop the elven sword. This is 21. This is 21. Oh fuck. I don't want to have to come back here. I'm just being honest. A ruined book. Riorn's Drum. Iron Shield of Waning Fire. Flawed Varla Stone. Yeah, I guess I dropped the mace. Ruined books are literal junk. Okay. You know what? They're not even under books. You know why? I still have all these dragon bones and dragon scales. I need to go back to my house and drop this off. Okay. I have a torch for some reason. Stolen soul gems. The Horn of Jurgen Windcaller, that's a quest item. An embalming tool somehow. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. That's a radiant quest item. Oh, so it's like a randomized, like, here you go item. What's the way out of here? Because I like this mace. It's more powerful than the elven sword. So that's kind of why I'm hoping I could keep it. But, I unfortunately cannot carry anymore. The carry weight in this game is definitely leaves something to be desired. But I guess anyone who's actually played this game can be, they could just say, wow, you're an idiot. Why didn't you just leave stuff behind? And I mean, you wouldn't be wrong, like I didn't. Wait, what? How do you get back there? What the fuck? How do we open this? Okay, here we go. I'm gonna leave it on the body, so that way I can pick it up. I'm just gonna leave real quick, and then come back and leave it on the body. Well, there was a body here. It's gone now. Which means, you know what? I'm just gonna drop it, and then hopefully it won't disappear in the time it takes for me to teleport. Okay, maybe I shouldn't drop that. But that's literally exactly what I need to go home, come back real quick. So let's hope it doesn't disappear. I will be very heartbroken. This will be a life-altering event. I mean, you ever had a life-altering event on a video game? I have. And sometimes it's been on 14. Sometimes on 14, you know, I've had a clear that has literally changed my life, you know, like, it like, when I beat Hephaestus, I felt like 6 months of progging that fight literally had been lifted off my shoulders like a burden. And you even saw it, like, even when I uploaded it, I was streaming that. Even when I beat it, I was like, I beat it? Oh, the happiness in that moment, I can't forget that feeling. Like, genuinely, the happiness I felt in that one... Like, that week, I was just happy. For, like, a straight 7 days, I was a happy motherfucker. Good times. Okay, here we go. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. What? No, store, my bad. Look at that. That's like 80 pounds of bullshit. That's a quest item. So even radiant items cannot be removed from your inventory. Okay, let's go to weapons. See, this is good, but I don't know. Should I keep that? I guess that will be my new default weapon, maybe. Yeah, we'll get rid of the elven sword. Both of his staves. Yeah, and then basically I'm trying to get that heavy armor perk that will make it so heavy armor doesn't weigh anything. That's going to be broken. That's going to be so good. I guess I should get rid of potions, right? Conjurer's potion. Speechcraft might come in handy. Technically, I could use this to get more money. I don't think I'll need lockpicking. Get rid of the venom. Ice Wraith essence. Filter of the Phantom. Don't need that. Don't need any of these. Brief invisibility. Destruction. Fortify conjuration. Glibness. Light feet. Health. Plentiful healing. Regenerate stamina. Resist cold. Resist frost. Resist cold. Resist frost. True shot. Vigor. Health. Breathe. I'll keep this. It's only half a pound. Restoration spells are stronger. I could get benefit from that. One-handed weapons do more damage. Regeneration. Oh my god. Okay, whatever. Stamina poison. I'll read the chat in a second. Sorry, I'm almost done. Okay. Okay, perfect. My life-altering event happened most recently with the clear of Final Heidelin. That's good. See, look at that. See, you gotta work yourself up and you're build it up. You know what I mean? You're doing a good job with that. Fallout 3 is a good example. Specifically the tenpenny. Oh no! Did you do the thing that's banned in Japan? Yeah, what was this? It's been a while since I played Fallout 3. I just know that that quest in particular is banned in Japan. And if you know, you know. And if you don't, feel free to watch my Fallout 3 playthrough coming after my Starfield playthrough. Oh yeah, that's some good shit. I had such a good time on Fallout 3. That was only one of my first open world, like, 360 games. Yeah, so that's why replaying it is going to be fun. Now, when I replay it, I'd like to not download my 360. I mean, I guess I could. I just don't want to, you know what I mean? Like, you know how some games will make different profiles based on the characters you have? So, like, for example, right, if I do this, right, I think if I go here to load, see how it shows like all these different characters I have? Like right now we're playing Generico. Like I kind of prefer when they make like characters, you know, based, you know, like character-based saves. If you know what I'm talking about, you know what I mean. Like Mass Effect 1 does this, but I don't think the Fallouts do, besides 4. Fallout 4 does it, but I don't think Fallout 3 and New Vegas do. Where it's like, oh, you have, you know, this is character 1, character 2, and then here's all the saves under those characters, up to like 100 characters or some shit. I much prefer that. Yeah, career saves is what I'm talking about. Good or bad playthrough? Good. I mean, bad Fallout 3 is literally just you're a dick. It's kind of bland. I'm not gonna lie to you. Hey, I'm an asshole, guys. Wow, congrats. See, New Vegas, I think the, you know, the good and bad dynamic is a little bit more fleshed out. The problem is that it's a reputation-based system, and as I said, I pissed off the NCR one time, and the NCR was over here like, oh, well, you know, your partner killed one of our rangers, so even though you delivered Hoover Dam to us, you know, fuck you. And yeah, anyway. Went there, oh. Yeah, no, you can't blow it up. Or no, you can't detonate Megaton, is what I mean. That's banned in Japan because, you know, obviously real world history, they just did not want you to set off a nuke in the Japanese version of the game because of, you know, them being the only country to ever get nuked. Which is I can understand why they'd censor it. I mean, ultimately I'm against censorship, but do I understand why Japan might be a little bit sensitive to that? Yeah. Is the same way how when they had the 2011, was it the Toho earthquake? I could understand why in Final Fantasy XIV's original incarnation, Leviathan and Titan, which are the, you know, the water and the earth primals, you know, the tsunami and the earthquake summons, I can understand why they didn't put them in the game. It would have been in bad taste, you know what I mean? It's like, hey, I know we just survived an earthquake and a tsunami. By the way, you know, fight earthquake, fight a tsunami. You know what I mean? Like, I could understand why they wouldn't want to do that. I get that. It's in bad taste, right? I'm sure that if you went back 20 years ago, you could do the same thing with, like, I don't know. I guess if you made, I don't know, just look at how much shit the Ground Zero Mosque was like such a sticking point. I don't know. Anyway. I came back late. Oh yeah, they kill everyone? Oh, what is this? Oh shit. Sorry, I unequip my item. They kill everyone? That quest broke my mind. I murdered every ghoul. Wow, it's a eugenics quest, guys. Am I being mauled by a fucking bear? Oh, good. Bone break fever. Sweet. I like how they're on the same side, by the way. I love it. I love that they're on the same side. Thank you. Where the fuck is it? I love how they just drop to their knees. No, stop healing, you fuck. Apparently there's one more. What the fuck is it? Where? A fox? Oh, the Spriggans make animals fight alongside them. When I see Devin, the saucier thing to say would be, am I getting mauled by a cougar? Did I level up? No, I did not. Even stuff like foxes in the air. There you go. As soon as he said it, I was like, fox is attacking me, dude. It's crazy how many cool, like, attacks they gave Fox in Smash Brothers, and they have never given him those attacks in, like, Star Fox. That's what I mean. I don't know how Nintendo has gone, like, 20 years and never... Why is he still on the top of my bar? Are you playing Smash Brothers? He's still an enemy, I guess. What the fuck? Okay, now he's gone. I guess he has to despawn first. I killed the Spriggan, which probably turned him back to being neutral, and then he just wanted to run away. Go do the Companion's Quest in Whiterun? Okay, maybe in a little bit. I think the U.S. has not made a Purple Heart since World War II. All Purple Hearts were awarded after they were made for the invasion of Japan. Oh, okay. You know a lot about, like, you know, Blue play War Thunder, you know a lot about war stuff, dude. I remember I had a friend when I was younger who was really into, like, knights and medieval castles and stuff. He had a birthday one time at, what is it, Medieval Times? Oh, that was so good. The food there was so fucking good, man. That was a really, I miss him. He was a cool dude. Honestly, like, when I think about people that I used to know who would probably want to show up on the channel and, like, you know, commentate, you know, maybe not all the time, but, you know, talk.
Hello?
But yeah, here you go. What's up?
Over here, please. I need help. Thank Kinnereth for you, stranger. I'd almost given up hope of walking away from here.
Okay, who are you?
Name's Valder.
They made tons of them.
We tracked a bear to this den. Good coin for those pelts. We had the big sow cornered when they showed up. 3 of them.
Oh, great.
Spriggans. Niels went down before we even knew to run. Ari died just inside. I never even thought the things were real. I may have lost a drop or 2 of blood. Truth is, I'm not going anywhere like this. Hurts to breathe.
Okay, I may have a potion to spare.
I just need a little to get going.
Okay. Whoa, whoa, whoa. We're not giving him that many. Give him like two small potions. There you go.
Much better. Thanks, friend. I wouldn't have lasted much longer without that. But now what? I can't just walk away, not with my friends' bodies in there being torn apart by those beasts.
Okay, I'll help you.
Do that for a stranger? I don't know what to say. Lead on, I suppose.
Alright, this dude could maybe die, so let's make a save. He doesn't strike me as essential, even though this is a side quest. But yeah. Yeah, I didn't really ever have cool stuff like that. I mean, I was really just into, like, video games since I was, like, 5 years old, basically. When I was younger, I was really into, like, stuffed animals and stuff, you know? But yeah. Oh, shit. Right off the bat. Oh, he's getting fucked up. Dude, do you see the fucking bear, like, charge right on through? Let me go help this idiot. He's gonna die. Fuck you, Winnie. Fuck you. Die, Winnie, die. Oh, here's your friend. Niels died before they even knew to run. What about Ari?
Be careful.
Is he just gonna try to get the loot and dip? Maybe he doesn't care about his friends that much. What the fuck? Oh shit. Well, they did say to clear it out. Maybe that's... yeah, it's not necessarily the case. Done. Okay, nothing in the water. I guess they're like hugging trees or something first. Alright, there we go.
It's done then. Justice, if you can call it that. Look, I want you to have this. I know it isn't much, but it's important to me. Ari gave me this dagger when we first started hunting.
His lucky dagger.
I always said it brought her luck. You should be the one to carry it now. I'll give them a proper burial,
okay,
then head back. Come find me if you're ever in Falkreath.
I need new
Always be
friends.
welcome.
Mine just died. Alright, that's a pretty cool quest. Seems like a cool dude. I don't know where his other friend's body is. They're forest protectors of a form. Yeah, so they like come out of the trees basically. But I'm not the one you should. Oh, here we go. I'm not the one you should be, you know, attacking. I'm a nice dude. Of course, no one's actually attacking the people they should in this game. That's usually what I find is the most frustrating but interesting plot dynamic. When you have a fantasy world where things are falling apart and no one is actually fighting the enemies that they should. Everyone's like squabbling and fighting each other. Like again, that will never not be a cool quest line, you know, where you have to unite people. That's actually one of the things I liked about Dragon Age Origins is like everyone's fighting each other. That's why I need to finish that playthrough someday. As long as everyone here is okay with watching something recorded in 240p, I would love to finish that someday. Absolutely. But I would rather do Witcher and Skyrim, or Witcher and, what was the other one? Dragon's Dogma first. Dragon's Dogma, we're just designing waifu tier pawns, okay? It's the #1 reason to play Dragon's Dogma. You literally get to design your perfect waifu who will help you the entire game. That's what I'm talking about. I live for that. I don't know about y'all. I'm ready for that. I'm so prepped. I do wish it was more like Dragon Age where you could just play as anyone in your party, but yeah. I kind of wish you could design an entire party of pawns. You know what I mean? Like, it would be kind of an interesting thing. I don't know. I don't want to play with other people's pawns. I want to play with my own. I'm going to make my perfect harem. It's going to be an actual isekai anime. And yes, I would clothe them. Gosh, man. Some people are over here, man, just being coomers. I don't know about you, but like I don't like a lot of nude mods and stuff personally. Do you see the Street Fighter guy who had his Chun-Li mod on that for naked Chun-Li? That was hilarious. It's actually funny, a while ago people were like, wow, look at all the nude mods and all the different mods that they made for Resident Evil 4 to put like Ashley and Ada in like really skimpy outfits. And I was like, dude, you know there's literally a fucking oiled Leon mod with no shirt? Again, people get mad at the female nude mods but say nothing about the male nude mods. It's so weird. Hey, you know what? I'm all for it. Fine. You wanna have all, you know, tits and boobs out in a game? Sure. Let's have dongs out. Whatever. Just so people can't fucking complain, dude. I'm tired of people complaining about that. Oh shit. Ow. Where's my hand? It bit it off. Have I ever seen the RE Village? Yeah, remember when everyone was cooming over the fucking vampire lady? Honestly, imagine being Capcom and you don't want any spoilers and any leaks for your fucking Resident Evil game, the new one that you're putting all this money into, and the entire internet is stuck on the vampire ladies. They're like, oh my god, the vampire ladies are so hot, guys. I love goth mommy GFs. Oh, I hope Lady Dimitrescu steps on me, guys. Imagine being given a gift like that, basically. Wit pain? Oh, great. Imagine being given a boon like that, you know what I mean? Like, you don't want any leaks and the entire internet doesn't care about anything beyond Lady Dimitrescu. And literally, she's like the entire first, like, quarter of the game is just dealing with her and her daughters, basically. Dude, no one knew what the plot of the end of the game was. It's great. And luckily, that game was amazing. So, you know what? I'm cool with it. I got nothing but love for Resident Evil 8. I enjoyed it way more than... Oh, shit. I enjoyed it way more than 7. By far. Uh-oh, dead. Didn't even get to heal. Okay. Because 2 hankies and some floss are not garments. Oh man, you've never tried until you've actually done it. Yeah, 7 was not a bad game. I did enjoy 8 more. 7 was not bad, but 8 was better. And maybe not like ridiculously better, but like, you know, I did enjoy 8 a little bit more. I felt like, I don't know, maybe that was just me. I'm not saying, I shouldn't say 7's bad. If I gave that implication, that's his writ. He who finds us know that I, Acilius Bolar, last of the blades to survive the attack on Cloud Ruler Temple, took refuge here in this ancient sanctuary. The Thalmor have come for me, but they shall not desecrate this place. I go forth to meet my death with honor. If you are true, or if you are worthy, take up my blade and do the same. Sure. Yes, like they said, 200 years have passed. So Cloud Ruler Temple's done. Huh. Okay. "25 points of stamina damage. Creatures and people up to level 12 flee from combat for 30 seconds. It's Bolar. Bolar's Oathblade. Dwarven Bow of Burning. There you go. Oh my god. Just done. Just one tapped. This weapon is a pain to get if you're doing a blind playthrough. How? None of these enemies are that intimidating. And this is more or less a blind playthrough. No one told me to go here. Oh shit. Wait, hold on. About to die. Why is my healing so little? Oh shit. Wait, never mind. I lied. I lied. This game is hard. This game is hard. Alright, I lied. Get your ass beat. I'm not healing. This area is typically used for a quest. If that quest starts, the weapon disappears. Oh, that's fucked up. All right, I can level up. Very nice. That kind of sucks. The weapons disappear and they like don't reappear later. What do you think? More health, maybe? Yeah, okay. Destruction of 40. I don't use any other spells. We need 70 for those, okay. Restoration of 30. Healing spells cure more. Healing spells restore stamina. Wait, hold on. Here we go. Magic regenerates 25% faster. Beautiful. So now we need to get to 60 and we could do 50% faster. Heavy armor. Requires 50. 50 as well. So we just have to play the game. What about one-handed? What do you think? Maybe just one-handed into this. Power attacks cost 25% less stamina. What the fuck? How do I get to this one? Here you go. War axes. Maces ignore 25% of armor. I think this is the way to go. This is just more damage in general. Yeah. There's more damage. I don't really care much for power attacks. I'll get that eventually, though. Oh, you have to wait forever. Okay, I gotcha. Look at the alteration perks. Oops. Foxes can and do run to hidden loot. Oh my god! Alright, anyway. Game of the year here. Please keep hitting me, actually. I need you to do this. Uh-oh. Oh my god. Poor Winnie. Very nice. Let's quick save before 5 enemies jump me all at once. Dude, I called it. Well, it's 3 enemies, but you get my point. Oh, that was a good one. Goodbye. Torch bug. Is that it? I think we've gone around now. Maybe? Yep. Okay. That was cool. Again, I know it's very theme parky that every area is a loop. It just saves you time running back. I wouldn't mind if the game didn't do that, as long as it was like obvious that you reach the end of a map or of a cave, you know? I know that it's meant to be theme parky in that way, but yeah, you get my point. All right. I'm excited. Tomorrow I'm doing a lot of recording, guys. I'm pretty pumped. Today has been a good day. Today was definitely one of the better days. Just this existence. No, I'm kidding. It's been a good day. I'm feeling pretty fulfilled right now. I'm streaming. Got the crew here. Let's see. All right, we should probably maybe make some progress. Yeah, Devin, let me know what days are good for you. Because if we could have some days sort of aligned, we could definitely do more Skyrim. Because there's a couple quest lines I want to do. I want to do Delphine's quest line. I want to do, I want to join the Imperial Legion and just get rid of the Stormcloaks. And then I want to, obviously there's the whole Parthenax thing. Parthenax and Alduin. Here we go. This is actually what I was looking for. What? Here you go. Didn't we already go through this? I think we might have. Sunday, Wednesday, and Thursday? Ooh. So in fairness, I probably should stream Horizon then on Monday. Because I don't think Final Fantasy will take us one more solid... Ow. I was like, all of my stamina. Final Fantasy will probably take us one more day. If we have like another 3-hour stream, we'll probably finish Final Fantasy 2. So maybe I'll move Final Fantasy 2 to Tuesday. That might work out. And then that way, Monday we can stream Horizon. Because I know Ash has been waiting for that. And then that way, Wednesday and Thursday it'll be a Skyrim double feature. And then Friday will be Engage. Anyway. He had 1 coin. Very nice. Ancestors in the Dunmer. I'm in combat? That's my favorite question to ask in a video game. I'm under attack? Because either you instantly die from something you didn't see coming, or you just it just doesn't matter and you just leave immediately. That's one of my favorite things to happen, man. I'm under attack? What are you talking about? Absorb Magicka. I don't even know if I want to enchant. I mean, I guess I just should, right? Just so I can increase my enchanting level. At some point, you probably just have to start enchanting garbage. Which is definitely unfortunate. Oh, nice. A human heart. Sweet. Sure you know what to do with that thing, buddy? What? Oh, that's not helpful. I thought it was like a word of power, or you know, something to... You get power from standing in it. Clearly not. Is this the exit? Have we seen everything in here? I guess we have. Yeah, it's just a pass through the mountain. We've cleared it now. Want to get started on the Dark Brotherhood? I don't know. Maybe we'll save the Dark Brotherhood for late in the game. If it's like a lot of sneaking and stealth, probably not. Is this the game that has like everyone's favorite Dark Brotherhood quest or something? I know one of these games is like the one everyone always is like, oh my god, it's so good. I love the part where everyone died and then you had to do something. We could do Rorikstead. Did we ever go up to Solitude? Let's go west from here. I've never been around this way. I think Oblivion is one of the... I hear that Oblivion has like really good stuff. It's just that Oblivion's gameplay is awful. I don't know who the hell thought like not having a real leveling system is like a good idea. Man, that is awful. That is one of the worst things they did in Oblivion. Everyone scales like up to your level. Is like, why? Then why ever level up? Like besides a couple of levels, like you might as well beat the whole game at like level 5. Again, I think that's part of the problem with moving away from hard level systems, which most games seem keen to do. I much prefer when you have designated levels. So that way if I'm level 20 and this enemy's level 30, I'm like, oh shit, you know, unless this is a rare game where I can overcome that difference, like, then I know, okay, it's too high of an area, let's back off, let's try to get away, and let's regroup. Or, you know, if I'm level 20 and the enemy's level 5, I'm like, huh, you know, just one tap and just be done, you know? I don't know why games don't just do that more. Like, World of Warcraft did it. I thought that was one of the best parts of World of Warcraft. I probably shouldn't use this weapon now, to be fair. I should use maces, though. Because as you see now, they all do more damage. This mace I don't mind using. That mace I'll use if I'm ever in danger. I dodged it just by stepping past him. Ow. He's parrying me. Anyway. Anyway. Oh, I picked up the wine, damn it. That's for later. I know in Oblivion there's a questman way where it's fine. Yeah, I've heard of that, and there's also that one quest that's like Hitman, where like you have to kill everyone while remaining undetected or whatever. Which is cool, like it's a cool idea, but you know, it doesn't really work outside of Hitman. I think Hitman just does it better, but that's because that's all Hitman does, I guess, if you want to boil Hitman down, even though Hitman might be one of the most complex games of its time. There's so many ways to kill people in Blood Money. I know I only played it for a little bit, but I was blown away by like all the different ways you could kill people in Blood Money. I was like, dude, there's so many ways to defeat enemies, or you know, to hit your marks. I'm like, what? Like one level you could poison people, you could drop chandeliers on them. You could just kill them by shooting them, or you know, shooting them privately. But I think the best part is when you make it look like an accident, so no one even knows if it was a legit assassination or not. They're just dead. You could push people overboard into bayous filled with crocs and stuff. Like, that shit's cool, man. We need more of that in games. That's why I like Hitman. Now, granted, they've made like 3 Hitman games. Who? Oh. Anyway. They made like 3 Hitman games, and I haven't bought any of them. I need to put that on the list. I need to restart that damn list, because every time I talk about it, and I'm like, oh, well, you know, eventually I'll get back to it. And I never do. It's the 3 current Hitman games that are out, the new ones, like the rebooted trilogy or whatever. What the fuck is that? I don't even know. Okay. Now, I don't know, guys. Like, I wouldn't be against doing an Oblivion playthrough. What? Oh, shit! It's a pussycat. I wouldn't be against doing an Oblivion playthrough, but I will tell you that I'm probably going to play Fallout 3 and New Vegas again before I play Oblivion. Just as a helpful heads up, I'm not like the biggest Elder Scrolls fan. Like, I am enjoying this, but I just prefer Fallout. I guess I've always liked sci-fi more than fantasy, which makes it ironic that, like, my most played game ever is Final Fantasy XIV. And then my most played series, I guess, by extension, is Final Fantasy in general. 14 has added so many hours to my Final Fantasy playlist. Like, even if you want to say that 60% of my time on 14 is me actually playing the game, and the rest of it is me passed out or AFK or whatever, that's still like a full year, okay? Like, I want you to understand how much 14 I played, right? Like, throughout all the difficult time periods in my life, I have played the shit out of 14. Since 2015, I have played like 500 and some days I've logged on that character. Now, again, it doesn't discriminate between AFK time or whatever, but it is worth noting, like, well, gee, how much of that time is me actually doing stuff versus how much of it is me just standing around? Again, we could, you know, try to reason it or figure it out, but it's a lot. It's a lot of time. Sci-fi just sells better than fantasy. Well, you hope, right? I mean, you could roleplay easier in fantasy. I mean, how many people wanted to be a vampire back in the days of Twilight? Everyone wanted to be a vampire or a werewolf. Remember Edward versus Jacob? Man, imagine if we had, like, Twitter hashtags. We probably did, but it's not like it is today, where a hashtag is, like, going around forever. It's just easier to sell fantasy, I feel. Because sci-fi is fantasy, but less... I don't know what the word I'm looking for is. It's more I mean, I guess by... Ow, they're already shooting at me. Would you believe that? By definition, it's more grounded in reality, so that's a little bit different. I met this guy called Brian Lightning Rod in what? Please don't say Second Life.
I'm going to put you down.
How about you put on some clothes first? Anyway. Let me get in here. You know what? I think they're on top of the tower. I don't know if I could climb the tower from here. Oh no! He insisted he was a centuries-old vampire, huge liberal. Well, there's your answer right there. Made music and... Oh, no, I'm not saying that. Sounds like he'd be a perfect streamer for Twitch, though. So in other words, give him a few years, or if this was the modern era, he would just be a perfect streamer. Sounds good. Goodbye. All your spinning shit. It's funny how those very unique criteria always seem to align for certain people, isn't it? Interesting. Anyway. There were news stories? Alright, I'm good. Like, I've met some people, I see this, by the way. I've met some people online that, you know, you always meet some weirdos on everything, right? I don't know. Again, I guess the most recent one was, I think I talked about this already, the Final Fantasy, like, pool party, that they put a real-life billboard up on some highway, I think in, like, Pennsylvania or maybe California. I have no idea where it was. And so people were outside the house memeing it and shitting on them and stuff. Like, I went to that because it's on my data center. I forget if this was before or after data center travel was added. But yeah, you know, that was kind of funny. This channel's privated now. Hilarious. Again, back when we had Tumblr, things were worse. It's kind of funny how Tumblr died as soon as they didn't allow prawn on it. That's actually really interesting. I mean, like, as much shit as I can give to YouTube, right? At least, you know, like, if you put a lot of time into YouTube, like, you kind of... What the fuck? You kind of keep your stuff, you know? That said, I'm not waiting to lose it. I always back up my stuff, so... No authors with sci-fi sell better than fantasy. Read an interview, they said for every 5 sci-fi, he could sell 1 fantasy. Yeah, for every Asimov, Arthur C. Clarke, Orwell, Philip K. Dick, etc., you could sell 1 J.K. Rowling. Maybe they don't even add up to that. Imagine that. Like deadass. Before everyone hated J.K. for whatever political bullshit she would get on, think about how much money they have made off of Harry Potter and Lord of the Rings, let alone Lord of the Rings. That's just an easy slam dunk. Think about how much, like, Harry Potter was like modern day Lord of the Rings ages ago. Think about how much fucking money they made off that, you know? That's insane. It's insane to think about. They just made $1 billion off of Hogwarts Legacy. Think about that. How many games make $1 billion? And they haven't even made the Switch version. Not that I think it'll get a big bump. You know, think about that. That's insane. I don't even think not 14, the other one. What is it called? Oh, I was hoping the rocks would hurt this guy. Oh well. Yes, and it's enough to kill you. Shocker. Like, did Final Fantasy 16 even make him $1 billion yet? And that's not to say it's a bad game. It's just like, how many games make $1 billion that aren't like Call of Duty and like the chosen like 5 games that will always sell out no matter what, you know? That's a lot. That's significant, man. Flutes. I hear some normal drums. Salmon meat. Fantasy just does better. Time between shouts is reduced by 20%. Okay. Fantasy just works. You could just immerse yourself more in fantasy than science. I guess Pokemon beats Digimon because of stuff like that. Sex sells. Abso-fucking-lutely, man. And that's both ways too. People like to pretend that only is with like men and male things. That is both ways, homie. There are tons of female Coomers out there. Absolutely. I know women that read hentai. And the crazy hentai too. That doesn't mean they're weird freaks, but you know, people are just into stuff. It happens. I don't judge. I think it's interesting. You would think that never happens based the way people kind of set stuff up. And that's not true at all. Everyone likes it. That's what I'm saying. Like, people, I'm sure there's an entire roster of female gamers out there somewhere that like buy games like Resident Evil 4 and then they give Leon the naked oil mod or whatever, you know? I'm sure it's not just gay dudes or whatever that are doing it. I'm sure there's at least real women out there doing the same thing. I don't know about that. People like science fiction because on a level it's more understandable and relatable. Yeah, it could be both. A lot of people like to put themselves in Star Wars, but Star Wars could just be the biggest one. Like, I don't know. Maybe that's just another... Wait, there's something beyond here? Really? You have to find a way around, then. I don't know. I just think, like, people... Like for example, the anime Healer Hero constantly gets cited as a for-men anime because one of the early chapters... It's basically like a Grape Revenge plotline, right? And then it turns into a normal isekai, or not isekai, it turns into a normal anime, basically. Like he gets revenge on all these people that horrifically wronged him and abused him, basically. And, you know, afterwards, the story completely shifts gears and becomes like a normal isekai or whatever. But, like, apparently, like, 50% of the viewership of that anime is female. Apparently, supposedly. Like, so, you know, if you want to say they're fudging the numbers a little bit, sure. But the fact that it's anything above 10% is significant. Same thing with Demon... Well, not same thing with Demon Slayer, but, you know, people like Demon Slayer, too. What? What the fuck is that? What is going on? What the fuck is this? Dude, I was just chilling. What the hell is wrong with you? I hate this game. That scared the fuck out of me, dude. Get your ass back here. You pussy. I mean that genuinely. Land your ass. I can't shout. Whoops. I was trying to unrelenting force him out of the sky or some shit. Come on, don't be a bitch. Bitch. Yeah, that's right. Take a bite, bitch. It's the last thing you're gonna taste, motherfucker. That scared the shit out of me, dude. I'm like, is like a big, like, Titan monster gonna come and punch the shit out of me? God damn. Now I have to carry all this nonsense. I was having a good time until this fucker showed up. Seriously. Now I can't carry all this. You know what? I could drink the potion. Yeah, but that's kind of a waste, man. Like, who the fuck wants to... I could drink the potion and just have to do better next time, I guess. Imagine being this much of a piece of shit. There you go. Cave bear pelt. Oh, beautiful. There you go. Perfect. Now give me your soul. I guess we could learn one of the new shouts. Remember that storage war guy I know, not from the show? One time asked if he gets a lot of smut, found women buy it far more than men. I know that women definitely consume a decent amount of hentai, to be fair. I've known multiple women into hentai. I wonder where you even buy hentai, to be honest with you. Like, is it like an online bookstore or something for it? Maybe you have to get it imported, but they definitely translate it. I don't know, I feel like most people just read it online. They go to like Sad Panda or something. The founder of Scientology. Uh-oh, what's the hell's going on here?
I want you sellswords out of my mind.
Watch your tongue, native. We'll leave when we're sure there's no Forsworn here.
Oh, and when would that be, I wonder? Would I sell my land to the Silverbloods?
The Silverbloods have made you a very generous offer for this pile of dirt. I suggest you take it.
Okay. Well, that's nice. I'm going home. How far out does the map go over here? Yeah, it looks like you can actually go like fully down here as well. Like there's a whole valley I didn't even explore. Yeah, look at this. There's actually a town out here. Markarth. Okay. It's a big map, man. And like then it goes all the way over to here. Oh yeah, I was supposed to go on this field trip. Oops, I totally forgot about that. My bad. Nobody knows who built the Skyforge. I'll be honest with you, I like Asimov's stories. I think Asimov is a really good, he sets it up really nicely. You know, it's not just like people pull out blasters and start Star Trekking their way. I do like some of the questions that he poses in a lot of his stuff. Like, what, I think it's Roundabout?
I ain't done nothing.
Can you get the fuck out of my house, dude? Okay. I equipped that, didn't I? I'm putting this away, actually. That's fine. Yeah, we have the mace. We have the bow. I guess we don't really need much more than that, right? I have 2 maces. This is only 13. I'll put that away. We could put this away until maybe later. I'm not, that's fine. Let's get rid of the books. Oh, we'll get rid of the books in a second. Let's get rid of the dragon bones, which I'm sure we could use for something later. Okay, books. Cure wounds. There we go. Potions. Yeah, we're good. 190 is alright. It's just that this dude came out of nowhere and did all that, so not really much you could do about that. You know what I mean? Okay. Buy house upgrades? Where do I buy house upgrades from? Do I talk to the guy again?
Oh, what happened?
What? Okay. But then I have to go back up to Dragon Reach. Whatever. Yeah, Roundabout's a really good one. I don't want to particularly spoil it for anyone who's never read it, but basically, as we all know, Asimov had like the 3 laws of robotics. I have a shield equipped by accident. I didn't get rid of my apparel. Whoops. He actually had a couple ones, I think, where there was a 4th law of robotics or a 0 law of robotics.
Damn those gray mates to oblivion. They want
It's just interesting, you know? And then that's how we get, you know, like iRobot with Will Smith. That's pretty alright. Oops, not mean to do that. Where is he? May have to wait for daytime. Okay, we could do that. Luckily, it's easy to wait for daytime in here. I think New Vegas will be a really, really fun game to replay. I'm looking forward to that. I know that'll probably be end of year, if at all. But I think New Vegas would be really dope to play again, you know? Is this him? Yes.
I serve Jarl Balgruuf.
There you go.
Excellent. You've done us a great service. Here is your reward.
Like to decorate my home?
I'll be glad to help you. And of course, don't forget to consult your home decorating guide for descriptions of the decorations you can buy. Now, what would you like to purchase?
Alchemy, bedroom furnishings, kitchen. Can I purchase a decenter? I mean, we could do alchemy there.
Very
Yeah.
well. Is there anything else you'd like to purchase?
Loft. I don't want furnishings. Place my alchemy's lab with a child's room. Okay.
Enjoy your visit to Dragon's Reach.
Why is it considered kitchen? The decenter. How's that? That doesn't really make any sense. This game is weird. I don't know why I can't just figure it out. This is before they had Fallout 4 where you could literally put whatever you want wherever you want. Hey, I'll do it next time. It's alright. Oh, kitchen is the best upgrade. Alright, next time I'll do it.
Reforming the Dawn Guard.
Are you feeling sick?
Oh, yeah, I need to hit up the shrine.
Mercenary work?
What?
Might suit you.
Get the fuck out of my house, dude. Fucking weirdos. Bear claws. Lister Wharton B. Potion of Fortified Conjuration. Nice. Okay. Whoops. I meant to remove. Death Bell and Dragon's Tongue. Eye of a Saber Cat. Saber Cat and Fire Salts. Saber Cat and Fly. Amanita. Hanging Moss. There you go. Look at that. Poison of Damage Magicka. Lunar Mothwing and Pearl. Damage Magicka. Okay. So I know now this makes Damage Magicka. This is Regenerate Stamina. This is also Damage Magicka. Vampire Dust. Let's try that in Taproot. Ooh, Restore Magicka on both of them. Nice. Okay. That's good. So now we were beginning to learn more stuff from doing this. Resist Poison on both of them. Nice. So this could be good. We could use these to make Restore Magicka potions. Gotcha. Hist Carp. Giant's Toe. Restore Magicka on both of those. Gotcha. Look at that. So now we know we can combine this together to make Restore Magicka again. There you go. Same thing here. Regenerate Magicka. Magicka regenerates for 22% faster for 300 seconds. Restores 22 points of Magicka right away. Nice. Okay. See, now we're learning how to do stuff. I'm liking this. Even though it's just kind of random and all over the place, right? So like these two will make this. You could also get Restore Health and oh, okay. So it can damage Magicka or restore health. Fortify Restoration. Vampire. Try Vampire and Eye of a Saber Cat. Okay, no. Salt Pile. No, we know that. Ice Wraith and Giant Toe. So we know that this creates damage. I'm sorry, fortify. What? Damage Magicka. Okay. That was pretty good. That was some good alchemy right there. Activate bookshelf. Oh, we don't have any books to put on the shelf. Okay, I'll follow what Viv says. Let's put all the ingredients back here so when we're ready to actually use it. I just realized I've been eating. Oops.
Honor to you.
Yeah, don't mind me. I just poisoned myself by mashing a bunch of buttons. I mean, I guess you could eat to figure out the effects. We could also just have done that. Oh, well. We're gonna level up again, which is gonna be pretty sweet. Okay. What quests do we have? Black Star, find the Elven Mage from her vision. Here we go. Let's meet with her in Riverwood. I'm actually interested in the Delphine quest. There's a unique ingredient you get from a quest that has a massive damage health effect. Gee, I wonder what it's like to eat that one. Oh, I wonder what this does. And it destroys your health bar. You go down to 1%.
You're not serious. Sure I am. We got some firs and tree branches, paint them white, and then tie them to stone. Instant frostbite.
Oh yeah, and take the horn back. I forget. Where did I even get the horn from? Here she
I don't
is.
think you were followed. Come on, I have a plan.
Alright, gotta keep this secret. There you go.
I figured out how we're going to get you into the Thalmor embassy.
We'll turn you into a Thalmor.
That would be a bad idea. I'd be too likely to attract the wrong kind of attention. But they don't know you at all.
Oostengrab, yeah, okay. Alright, so what's your plan? How do I infiltrate it?
Thalmor ambassador, Elenwen, regularly throws parties where the rich and connected cozy up to the Thalmor. I can get you into one of those parties. Once you're inside the embassy, you can get away and find Elenwen's secret files. I have a contact inside the embassy. He's not up for this kind of high-risk mission, but he can help you. His name is Malborn. Wood Elf. Plenty of reason to hate the Thalmor. You can trust him. I'll get word for him to meet you in solitude at the Winking Skeever.
The Winking Skeever.
While you're doing that, I'll work on getting you an invitation to Elenwen's little party. Meet me at the Solitude stables after you've arranged things with Malborn. Any questions?
Nope. Once I'm inside, then what? Yeah.
You'll have to slip away from the party without raising the
Oh,
alarm.
hi, Mock.
Then you'll need to find Elenwen's office and search her files. Malborn should be able to point you in the right direction.
Sounds like a lot of saves coming.
Sounds good. Be careful.
Alright, so that's the next chapter for her. I like that she's like an innkeeper meets secret agent. I think that's pretty cool. Alright. Let's see. We could also try to get to Dawnstar. So we do have to get over here. Let's go back to this. Now we're going to go north instead of climbing up the mountain and going west. Let's go north and just see what we can find. You know, just new areas and stuff like that. And then we'll walk our way around. So yeah, next week, Sunday, Wednesday, and Thursday, we'll stream this. Maybe we'll stream extra long sessions. I'll have to see how I feel, you know, and what I'm doing specifically on those days. If I'm like really busy or if I'm recording. Like if I record like 6 or 7 hours or something, even just 4 or 5 hours, probably not going to have an extra long stream unless I'm feeling really invigorated, you know? That said, after I beat 16, pretty much my main game will become Pikmin and Tears of the Kingdom until I beat one of them, at which point we're going to start rotating in some other games. So, honestly, do I think Pikmin is going to be beaten before Tears of the Kingdom? Absolutely. I imagine that Pikmin is meant to be more of a replayable, you know, not lesser game, but, you know, more lax game. Obviously, I think Pikmin 4 is longer than Pikmin 3, just on, you know, feeling alone, which is fine. I was actually in Costco today, and they had Tears of the Kingdom Switch bundles, and then they also had Pikmin 4 Switch bundles, which was pretty cool. It's good to see Pikmin get a big push. Let me put it like that. As a Pikmin fan, I think it's a really great series. I wish more people would give it a fair shake. So I feel good about that. I hope we could get many Pikmin games to come. It's funny too because I remember, like I said before, Miyamoto said in like 2017 that Pikmin 4 was more or less done, right? So like it was more or less completed. So. Oh shit! God damn, I beat the shit out of him. Okay. There you go. Chillwind Depths. Diplomatic immunity. Okay. It's Yogi the Bear. Hey, boo-boo! What was the ranger that they always messed with? I gotta watch some of those old cartoons again. It's been a while since I watched Boomerang. Boomerang is pretty much the only thing I would watch anyway. Like, I don't like modern Cartoon Network. Boomerang is literally, even when I was a kid, Boomerang was full of the stuff that I would love to watch. You know, I like those old school cartoons. Like I said, you know, my grandma knew about them because she grew up in the time when they were new, right? So she knew about Popeye. I'm sure she knew about Disney or whatever, you know, like Steamboat Willie and stuff like that, but that wasn't on Cartoon Network. Honestly, Kingdom Hearts kind of kept that relevant, and I gotta respect Kingdom Hearts for that because I like Kingdom Hearts does some really aesthetically pleasing worlds, you know? So, oh shit. This is bad. I hate that I can't cast and move. Ah! Wow, he just died. He had a heart attack. Which is what I should be having. I didn't like the Flintstones. I didn't like the Flintstones or the Jeffersons. That was something I never got into. I know that might seem weird, but yeah, I never really liked those like everyone else did. Those just weren't my style of cartoons. I like Pink Panther. I thought Pink Panther was fun. How like the inspector's always trying to get him. Speaking of inspectors, I liked Inspector Gadget. I remember McDonald's had the Inspector Gadget toy, where like you could actually build Inspector Gadget with like all the cool like trinkets and stuff that he has. Basically, hilariously enough, Inspector Gadget is basically just Deus Ex a little bit. When you really think about it, you're just Adam Jensen is just Inspector Gadget meets RoboCop. Did I say the Jeffersons? Oh, that's like a... What is it called? That's like a live-action sitcom, right? I meant the Jetsons, my bad. Dude, all y'all only do is poison. Dude, Ed, Edd n Eddy is one of the best. It's probably the best show they ever had on Cartoon Network. Either because of the character designs and the animation or just in general. That's why it was like one of their longest running cartoons. That and Courage the Cowardly Dog, Dexter's Lab, even Powerpuff Girls. Which is why I'm sad that the Powerpuff Girls live action didn't happen. If you read that script is so fucking funny. How could I hate the internet? The internet took that away from me, man. Could you imagine the actual sound clips I would have from the Powerpuff Girls live action? I would play that shit on every stream, bro. Every stream. Every single stream. There's no way you can live down writing something as cringe as Bubbles on her back. It's impossible. You just can't live that down. It's too good. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, the cartoons were... Yeah, saw that. The cartoons were too good, man. Johnny Bravo is one, but I mean, you can't... Johnny Bravo would never survive in today's world. Cow and Chicken. Robot Chicken. Oh, dude, I never got into Robot Chicken. I remember finding out that Seth Green was in it. And I was like, oh, that would be kind of cool. I didn't mean to take the basket. Because I like him from Mass Effect. He's, you know, he's Joker, he's funny. Everyone knows that. He's been in... And that's, like, ages old. That was a perfect casting, by the way. Sometimes I imagine what the casting for certain characters is, you know? Like Adam Jensen's via Elias Torfexis. I always say his name wrong. He's in that Blade Runner anime. I think I said this recently. Perfect casting. He belongs in all that dystopian sci-fi stuff. He's really good with it. As soon as I heard him, I'm like, dude, that's Adam Jensen. I'm like, in my mind, I just see this dude doing that. Oh, man. I had such a blast with that. I actually, you know, it makes me happy that, you know, I just, some people like Mark Meer, Elias Torfexis, they just made these characters into my favorite characters of all time. And that's why I respect them so much, because it's cool, dude. And then when you have emotional moments with these characters, like, I genuinely feel for them, you know? As much as people shit on Alexios in Assassin's Creed Odyssey, that one cutscene where he's like lamenting, like, my whole family's fucked up, I'm never gonna get them back together, you know, that moment touched me, man. That was that, and one moment at the end of the game were almost tearjerkers a little bit. Oh shit. Why'd the healing stop? I'm gonna drink a potion. Minor healing. Okay. Put your hand up, please. Contributed to your fear of being eaten alive. I told you, I had a fear of animatronics for the longest. I went to my one friend's birthday party, and homeboy legitimately had, like, again, no one told me that, like, the big Chuck E. Cheese head on the wall would start talking and moving its eyes and shit. And I remember being so fucking terrified by it, we had to leave the party right after. That was one of my biggest fears, and I forgot all about it. I literally blotted it out of my my memory. For over a decade, it ceased to exist in my mind until Scott Cawthon comes along and is like, hey, you know that trauma you experience? Let's relive it. We all need a good therapy session. And yeah, here I am. Ooh, this is not bad at all. Okay, nice. Hi. You hills have eyes looking motherfucker. Level up. What about chicken Star Wars? I never got into, like, the Family Guy, Simpsons, what was the last one again? American Dad. I never really got into that, the Seth MacFarlane, like, trio. I watched Family Guy, like, 11 seasons of it ages ago, partly because a friend of mine was really into it, and so we would talk about it, and I was like, yeah, you know, I could see why people like it. It's not that funny for me, though. I just was never, like, a super big fan of him, you know? It just wasn't for me. It wasn't my humor style. At that point, I was just, you know, really deep into anime. But, you know, she was into it, so I was kind of like, okay, you know, I could watch it. It's not like the end of the world or whatever. And then later on, we went to go see Man of Steel together. We saw, I think, 2 different movies. I think we saw Dark Knight Rises together and Man of Steel. That gives you some idea of how long ago we used to hang out and shit. She liked games too. She wasn't a big gamer though. She was really more into school and stuff. What the fuck? Okay, they're still in the cage, which is good. Okay. More health. Requires 60. What's fighting stance? Power attacks cost less. Dual wielding attacks are faster. I mean, should I just get power attacks cost less? Can do a one-hand attack while spraying that does double critical. Standing power attacks have a chance to decapitate. Backwards has a chance to paralyze. I don't know. Is any of this even worth it? You can't even really get to this one over here. See? This is really hard to get to. Here we go. Axes cause extra bleeding damage. I think maces is going to be the play. I don't know, though. It was a skip out Sloth from the Goonies eating Snickers out of the kid's hand, and he just keeps going down, eating his hand and arm with what? Alright, yeah, I can see why you got messed up from that. I remember watching the Banana Splits. This is before I had my fear of animatronics. I just remember being, like, weirded out because it would come on really late, like really, really late, mind you. And I just used to think to myself, like, what is going on with this fucking show? Wait, why can't I do this? Oh, because I never bought this. I mean, do we really need it? Able to pick locks without being noticed. Automatically gives you a copy of a picked locks key if it has one. Adept, expert, master. Picks start close to the lock opening position. Lock picks never break. I mean, maybe we should. Devin did say to look at alteration. I guess novice level alteration. Adept level. Stoneflesh are twice as strong if not wearing armor. 10%. Absorb 30% of magicka of any spell that's hit you. That's like the best perk, I think. I don't really want any of this. What's stability? Yeah, I don't think alteration's that worth it. I think I'm gonna get that lockpick one. Since I'm not saving up for anything in particular, I'm gonna get the lockpick one. Okay. Joke's on you, I'm not killing those things. Oh shit. It's the chieftain. A Falmer Night Prowler. What? How did that miss? Okay. There you go. What is it gonna do to me? You fool! I'm immune to lightning. Yeah. I'm immune. See that rat on a stick? You could get something from it. Okay. Charred skeever hide. Okay. Yeah, she was really into Family Guy. I don't know. Just wasn't my thing. I knew someone who was really into Batman. Orcish Warhammer. That's definitely two-handed. Advances in lockpicking. Oh, it's a chest. Ugh. Necklace of the Minor Squire. Okay. I'm guessing that's it. Yeah. Okay. Well, we did everything. Very nice. I will say, seeing Avengers with my uncle was really cool. Because for him, it was like 30 years of comic book reading, maybe even more, culminating in this epic, full-budget, you know, movie. So as much as I, like, don't care about the MCU, it was fun seeing it with him, just because he was so into it. And I was like, we saw another movie I didn't really care about. I think it was, like, Passengers. I didn't really care much for that. Thought that was kind of a boring movie. But seeing Avengers with him in 2012 was really cool. I think around that time, Man of Steel came out, and that's when I saw it with the friend who liked Family Guy. It was that and Dark Knight Rises. It was like a bunch of superhero movies came out in 2012, like all back to back. It was actually kind of interesting, like how everything sort of comes out all at once, right? Like back then we didn't have things like Barbenheimer like to meme on and stuff, you know, like oh every movie's coming out. The only thing that was close to that, hilariously, was the superhero video game battle of 2009 between Prototype and Infamous. That wasn't like an official thing, mind you. That was sort of like a fan name, because like both of those games were really similar. What? Where'd she go? Oh, she died. I guess I critically hit her. Uh-oh. Oh my god. Is that it? I guess so. Okay. What's over here? Another town. Like I said, I've never been much for movies. Like, I'll go see like a comic book movie or something. I mean, I used to. I don't care now. Like, I used to be more into movies than I am currently. And even then, I wasn't really that into it. Like, my friends and I went to go see Ready Player One. I didn't actually want to see it. I didn't really like it that much. I was like, oh, it's the gamer movie, guys. Wow. Like, my friends went to go see Sausage Party because they had like a double date going on or something. And obviously now we all know what Sausage Party's about. Man, that shit was funny, dude. Oh my god. Amazing. Could you imagine being in the movie and seeing that final scene? Bro, that's the whole point of that movie. They made the final scene and then they were like, well, fuck, we can't just show 5 minutes of this and charge for movie tickets. We have to have a plot attached to it. This is totally not how this movie developed, of course. But, you know, it's like, what the fuck, dude? Dragon Bridge. That is insanity. Don't know, don't want to know. Yes, that is the best way to put it. You're not missing anything if you've been on the internet for longer than a month. But yeah, I do respect them doing weird shit like that. But at the same time, it's like I would never pay for that. And I'm glad I didn't go see it. Like, goddamn, dude. Like, you have to respect that a whole bunch of people felt fucking awkward watching that shit. They just didn't even know what to say or how to think. They were just like, oh, okay, anyway. Oh, it's a Stormcloak camp. Okay, very nice. We'll have to remember this for later when we kill them all. Yeah, yeah. The movie has an actual plot for like 90% of it, and then at the end they were just like, well, that was basically Toy Story but like for adults, so let's just go all the fucking way, pretty much. I've never actually seen Toy Story 3 and 4, believe it or not. Like, I don't watch Pixar movies. I've never seen Incredibles 2. I've never seen Toy Story 3 and 4. I didn't even know what Big Hero 6 was until Kingdom Hearts. Like, I just, Pixar movies just don't interest me. I'm gonna be honest with you. I haven't seen most Disney movies all the way. I've seen bits and pieces of them. Like, recently I watched Hercules for the first time all the way through. The only ones I think I've seen all the way through, like, when I was a kid was, like, Mulan, some of the Winnie the Pooh movies, obviously Lion King. Everyone knows Lion King. Toy Story wasn't a Disney movie back then. Now it is, right? But they were close enough. You could be forgiven for saying, you know, it's a Disney movie back in the day. Obviously, I saw that when I was literally like a young kid. I had a Buzz Lightning action figure. I had 2 of them, mind you. Those were the coolest shit. I loved Buzz Lightyear. That's how I knew I was going to be a sci-fi boy long before I became whatever I am today, which is a fantasy guy.
Got to thinking. Beyond the Dragonborn. I just don't know it yet.
Oh my god. Anyway. Yeah, I never saw Hercules. I don't think I've seen Pocahontas. How did I do that? Do what? I always thought Mulan was badass because she had the sword and she had the dragon. Little did I know, like, that would become like a major thing that I would just like people using swords and everything. That shit's cool, man. So of course they make a live action remake and film it next to fucking internment camps. Thanks. How unfortunate. Yeah, look at this. What's that to the southwest? Hammerfell? I thought it was Daggerfall. Or maybe Daggerfall's further.
Uncle Rogvir? Tell them he didn't do it.
Positions.
Sorry, you need to go home. Go home and stay there until your mother comes.
Get on with it!
Uh-oh.
You betrayed us. You should tell her that her uncle is scum that betrayed his High King. Best she know now.
Look right.
You're all hard.
Get on with it!
You helped Ulfric Stormcloak escape the city after he murdered High King Torrig.
By opening that gate for Ulfric, you betrayed the people of Solitude.
Then now you will die for it.
Deserve to speak!
There was no murder.
Liar.
Story. He beat the High King in fair combat. Such is our way. Such is the ancient custom of Skyrim and all Nords.
Well, not anymore, barbarian. Yeah, boo. Kill this fucker. We're actually gonna get to see this? Oh shit. Here we go. Yeah.
On this day, I go to Sovngarde.
You going to hell, boy? Yeah. All right, there you go. You can loot him now. They're not gonna hate me if I do this, right? Let me take a look in his ear.
God, you are.
Amulet of Talos. Okay. Anyway, nothing like a good old execution. You know what I mean? Oh, this is for the Delphine quest. Do we want to do the Delphine quest right away? I guess we could talk with him. Ulfric murdered the king using the voice? I mean, I don't know. I don't know their customs. Seems barbaric. I think the Empire's doing the right thing. Fuck these guys.
Good morning. Really? You're who she picked?
Ah, yeah.
I hope she knows what she's doing. Here's the deal. I can smuggle some equipment into the embassy for you. Don't plan on bringing anything else in with you. The Thalmor takes security very seriously. Give me what you can't live without, and I'll make sure to get it into the embassy. The rest is up to you.
Okay, what kind of thing should I
You're
bring?
asking me?
Okay.
I promised that she was sending someone who knew what they were doing.
She's sending a fucking idiot.
If you actually want to get out alive, I'd bring whatever you need to move quietly and kill quickly.
Okay.
I'll give you a few more minutes. I can't wait here all day. It's my neck on the line, remember?
Okay, so let's go drop off everything we can't live without, basically.
Seems there's always...
And then we'll do this. This is gonna be a disaster. I'm not like a stealth kill character, so I don't know how this is gonna work. Are these horkers? I'm guessing so, right? They're like seal walruses with 3 teeth. That's right. I go in loud and proud. I'm not a rogue. Fight my foes up front. They will know my face. Oh yeah, I better go cleanse my whatever it is, poison or whatever.
Here, something I want you to have.
What?
Now, don't embarrass either of us by saying something sappy. Just take.
Steel sword for no reason. Okay.
What do you need, my Thane?
Nothing. Keep this house clean, damn it. I did it again. Whoops. This is a quest item? How is this a quest item? I've seen like 3 of them. That doesn't make any sense. You know why? This guy okay, what can I do without? Obviously that. Probably not the bows. We don't need a ton of arrows. Here, the Falmer sword. The dwarven mace, maybe? Yeah, maybe I take the dwarven mace. We take just enough arrows that are going to be good, right? I guess I try to take all of my armor. Right? Restore Magica. Dude, how is he going to smuggle all this? What? Food. We can put the ingredients downstairs. Oops. Okay, can't get rid of that. Keys. Oh boy. I guess we just make a save, and that way we see what we can and can't take in. Why do I have a shield equipped? Actually, no, I'll just take the mace. Okay. Alright, let's make a save. Yeah, today's the 3rd. Wait, it's the 3rd today? Oh, yeah, it is. Holy shit, it really is the 3rd. And that means, is it already tomorrow? No, not yet. Tomorrow was the 4th. Okay. I had to figure it out. I had to do a little bit of inventory management. Alright, let's go talk to this guy. We'll see what we do if we lose a bunch of items or whatever. I don't know how we're going to do this in stealth or whatever he wants us to do, because I have not done any sneaking whatsoever. I never do sneaking in an Elder Scrolls game. But so yeah, we'll figure it out. Then we have to come back here because it's the Bard's College, which is for that other quest line with the book.
You ready yet? I need to get back before I missed. Remember?
Yeah, here you go.
Okay, I'll get this inside the embassy for you. I've got to go. I'll find you at the party. Don't worry.
This is gonna be so stupid. I guess we take some potions of healing. I mean, how much stuff can he take? Oh, you're literally loading him out with everything you need. Oh no, no, it's my weight. Never mind. Let's see. I didn't mean to drink it. He'll be like, why do you need 100 potions? I'm like, shut up. Hold my shit for me. I'll need all my money, too. This is gonna be a fucking disaster. Okay, here we go. Alright, Delphine. I know what I'm doing. Clearly.
Never seen me strutting around like that.
Your job is to get into the party without being fingered as a spy. I'll take care of the rest.
Okay. Delphine, can I get some clothes? I'm gonna be the stripper dancer that shows up.
Get into the party without being fingered as a spy.
Yes.
I'll take care.
Okay. Don't worry, I'll be one of those backup dancers. As long as I'm not working for Lizzo, I think I'll be all right. Where is she? Dude, how am I gonna do this? Why am I doing this? Alright, Delphine, I gave him literally everything I have. She's gonna be like, why are you running around with no clothes on? Listen, I'm gonna be stealthy, okay?
Have you given Malborn the gear you want to smuggle into...
Yep.
Good. I have your invitation to the party. But the only way you're going to get past the guards is if they really believe you're an invited guest. Which means you need to look the part and not be armed to the teeth. Here, put this on. When you're
Okay,
ready,
party
I'll
clothes.
keep the rest of your gear safe until you get back.
Oh, I could have just given it to her. Oh my
You
god.
can pick up inside. You can't go to a party at
Yeah, I'm not dressed at all, don't worry. Are you serious? These are party clothes?
Dalmore Embassy dressed like that.
Dude, my character is hideous. This is the worst incarnation of Whose Man's ever.
I guess that will have to do.
Oh my
You
god.
should pass for a real guest, at least until you open your mouth. Ready to board the carriage to the embassy?
Yep.
Don't worry, it will all be waiting for you when you get back. Just make sure you get back out of there alive with the information.
This is gonna be so stupid.
Good luck.
I have no idea what I'm doing. We're just gonna have to kill everybody. I mean, did they say it has to be a sneaking mission at all? Like, can I be found? Because there's no way I'm sneaking anywhere, bruh. My sneak is literally at like 10. It's literally base level. Alright, the Thalmor Embassy.
Fellow latecomers, this little soiree. And arriving by carriage, no less. I salute you, sir.
Anyway, goodbye.
My lateness is due more to getting lost on the way.
Where are we? Huh, okay. Thalmor Embassy.
This god's forsaken mountain.
Oops.
Arrive late. I prefer to arrive early, often the day before the party, so as not to miss out on any of the drinking. Please, you first. I insist. There's not enough.
Welcome
Okay.
to the Thalmor Embassy. Your invitation, please.
Here you go.
Thank you, sir. Go right in.
Now then, here's my invitation. I don't have a poison dagger strapped around.
For some reason, the door magically unlocks. Alright, stealth up to a point, then kill as many as you want. It's like a Nightfire, dude. I have to do another playthrough of Nightfire with like 1080p, basically. Again, playing 240p games at 1080p is always lit.
Welcome. I don't believe we've met.
Dude, it's Dr.
I am
Chalkwis.
Elenwen, the
Is it?
Thalmor ambassador to Skyrim.
Sounds
You
similar. Yeah, here you go.
Yes. I remember your name from the guest list. Please, tell me more about yourself. What brings you to this...
Look at this guy gets to walk in for free.
What is it, Malborn?
It's just that we've run out of the Alto wine. Do I have your permission to uncork the...
Of course. I've told you before not to bother me with such trifles.
Yes, Madam Ambassador.
My apologies. We'll have to get better acquainted later. Please, enjoy yourself.
Okay. Hi.
What can I get for you? You made it in. Good. As soon as you distract the guards, I'll open this door and we can get you on your way. Let's hope we both live through this day.
Alright, we need to create a distraction.
Of course. Let me see if we have another bottle of that. I'll be waiting by the door for everyone to be distracted.
Gotcha. So maybe I could give someone some wine or something and make them like super drunk.
is far too proud a woman for that. I don't recall seeing you at one of these before, and I know everyone who's anyone in Skyrim. To maintain relationships. By the way, I don't know who you are, but unless you want me to blow your cover, I'm advise you avoid me for the rest of the party.
Okay, sure.
Until now.
Have I seen her before? Blackbriar?
It's only a matter of time before your whole rotten empire collapses of its own decay. No offense.
Okay.
There are those in the empire who would wish to evade their obligations to help root out the Talos.
She runs Riften. Oh, okay.
Fortunately, those most
I guess she knows that we're here to do fucked up
now
stuff.
branded themselves traitors as well as
Amazing.
I am here to remind the ruling classes of Skyrim that their loyalty to the Empire requires cooperation with the Thalmor.
Oh, his other options disappeared. Damn.
None of these people cares a whit about the religious aspects of this war. Another sign of the degeneracy of your empire.
Your empire sucks.
There is peace now, and that peace will continue for as long as it suits our needs. But make no mistake, This is not a peace forged out of necessity between rival nations of equal strength. It is more like the calm between storms. And the next storm, I think, will be far deadlier than the last.
Yeah, I don't like the Thalmor, I'll be honest.
I lead the Justiciars. We are charged with enforcing the ban on Talos worship. Lords can be quite stubborn. They're slow to change their ways, and we find more...
Yeah, he's basically leading some Templar shit.
But mark me well. I will purge the heresy from this land as surely as the flame burns the flesh from the bone.
Okay.
All right, then.
Seems they've been traveling around the whole of Skyrim peddling their wares. You've got to admire their courage.
The Great War is long past. It's time the Empire and the Aldmeri Dominion put aside their differences. Prosperity is good for everyone.
Well, like quite the businessman.
Not every Nord is obsessed with strength, honor, and skill at arms.
I like money.
Few are born with a gift for making money. My investments are my strength, and my wealth is my weapon. As for honor, well, there are some luxuries even I can't afford.
Okay.
You must be new to Skyrim, or you'd already know who I am. I have a stake in most anything of importance in solitude. I feel that it's time to put aside the grievances of the past and let peace and prosperity flourish between the Empire and the Aldmeri Dominion. I try to do my little part. Besides, just between you and me, it's...
I make money. I love money. Okay.
Very well, then.
How do we create a distraction, though?
Filly, even if she is an elf. You there, servant girl. What's your name, dear?
Ah, Rayla, sir. Do you need a drink? Something to eat?
No, that's not what I'm interested in right now. I just wanted to get a better look at you. I like what I see. And believe me, I don't say that to everyone. I'm very discreet.
He's hitting on the fucking health. Wow.
Ah, thank you, sir.
This isn't that kind of party, sir. What about this dude?
What does a fellow need to do to get a drink around here?
Yeah, we probably give him a drink. Yeah, okay.
Friend, you are very perceptive. I have a powerful thirst that cannot be slaked. And none of the waiters will bring me a drink. Ellenwen must have told them to cut me off. Bitch. Afraid I'll cause another scene.
Yeah, that's what we do. We give him a drink. Okay.
I need another drink. What can I get for you,
Like
sir?
a drink.
Here you go, sir. The finest Colovian brandy. Is there anything else I can get for you?
Nope, that's all.
Until next time. What does a fellow need?
Here, have this.
The one generous soul amongst a gathering of pinch pennies and lick spittles. If there's anything I can ever do for you, do not hesitate to call upon me.
I want you to start dancing, yeah.
Wonderful. I can begin to repay your...
Give him normal wine? Oh, oops. Oh, well.
Say on, friend. Is that all, my friend?
I love being a nuisance. It's great.
You could say that causing a scene is somewhat of a specialty of mine.
For once, the drunk comes through unlike real life.
And behold my handiwork.
Absolutely. There you go. All right.
Attention, everyone. Could I have your attention, please? I have an announcement.
Okay.
Let's go. Let's go.
Yep.
Before anyone notices us.
Perfect.
I speak figuratively. Nothing could be more unlikely than that someone would actually want her in their bed. Although...
So far, so good. Let's hope nobody saw us slip.
Where's my gear
We
exactly?
need to pass through the kitchen.
Oh, here we go. No, that's just tomatoes. Oh, it's in the larder.
Just
Okay.
stay close and let me do any talking. Got it? Follow me.
Okay. The brandy is unique. Oh, whoops. Oh, well. That's fine.
Who comes, Malvern? You know I don't like strange smells in my kitchen.
A guest feeling ill. Leave the poor wretch be.
A guest? In the kitchens? You know this is against the rules.
Rules, is it, Savani? I didn't realize...
Yeah, you're doing some crazy stuff too, huh?
Perhaps I should ask the ambassador.
Get out of here.
I saw nothing. All right, very nice.
Your gear is in that chest. I'll lock the door behind you. Don't screw this up. Come on. If someone misses me at the party, we're both dead.
Okay. Quick save.
Did you see those robes?
You're on your own now.
Is someone there?
You know, I walked 2 steps. Think about that. I walked 2 steps. I even snuck. Is it even worth reloading? I just think it's not. I don't have enough sneak to do this. I genuinely think I have to fight my way out. I don't think I can sneak. I'll try literally not even taking a step, but I'm wearing heavy armor. So the first step I take is gonna be like that's kind of ridiculous though.
I need to lock the door behind you, or the patrols might notice something's wrong.
Did
Good
you
luck.
see those robes?
You're on your own
this
now.
morning? Who are they with? More of the emissaries' treaty enforcers? No, they're high mages, just in from Alinor. I guess herself is finally getting worried about all the dragon attacks. Ah, good. I've been wondering how we were supposed to defend this place from a dragon. If a dragon does show up, maybe we'll get lucky and it will eat the mages first. Might give us enough time to kill it. Ha! I'd like to see those arrogant bastards taken down.
I have no idea what I'm doing.
On their noses are just lowly foot sloggers. Well, we better get back to our rounds.
After this point, it doesn't matter. Fine. Probably gonna have to fight these guys anyway. I'm not a sneak character, so I don't know. Again, Elder Scrolls sneaking is kind of weird. It's very open-ended, freeform. I'm not good enough at it to really, not attack and fight, so. Potion of Light Feet. I mean, now you give it to me. But I have to go through this door. There's no way. There's no way to not go through this door. Dude, like, forget it. Done, whatever. Luckily, I can get away with not doing stealth, thankfully. 20 damage? What the fuck? Elven gear, yeah, it's all the same. This is apparently good, but I think it's kind of glitched. I don't think it displays it properly. Yeah, see, I have 24 already. Their armor's pretty good to sell. Okay. How much is it? That's alright. Sure, whatever. Yeah, Bethesda gear has, or Bethesda stealth has always been weird. God damn. Well, that's about as stealthy as it gets, I guess. Cooked beef. This way, I guess? This is why a lot of stealth games today are way more lenient. I admit, I was never that good at stealth. I was decent in some of the early Splinter Cells, and I was really good at Blacklist. Other than that, it's just been Deus Ex. Like, I'm not very good at stealth games. Anyway, whatever. Goodbye. I mean, oh shit, it's one weight. No wonder it's good to sell. It's not necessarily because it's worth a lot. It's because it literally weighs nothing, so you can just carry. Oh shit. Where you go? What? What the fuck? Oh, I have none of my spells. Here you go. Okay, nice parrying. Good shit, idiot. Anyway. Stealth factors in the skill too much so you can be completely out of sight around a corner, barely moving, and they'll stop their conversation to find you. Yeah, it seems like it's not... You know how a lot of stealth games are more like line of sight based? It seems like this is probably more like rolling the dice a little bit, which is weird because everything else in this game is, you know, more about realism, I guess, for lack of a better way of saying it, you know? Oh, here we go. Destruction spells cost less. I'm gonna have like 5 different sets of gear. Gonna be magnificent. Okay. Oh, it is based on... Yeah, I don't know. Again, I'm not much of a stealth gamer. I'm sure there's ways to do it. I feel like the people that do it, though, really know what they're doing. Like, I'm not... I'm not a stealth dude.
I earned it. I have my own expenses, you know. Silence.
Think about how little I was moving there. Don't worry, I'm siding with the Empire. We'll beat the Thalmor too. This will be easy. Nice. It's in here. In here is a relative term, apparently. Rulendil. Uh-oh. Well, very nice. Elven dagger, baked potatoes, interrogation chamber key, scroll of blizzard, stone flesh. There you go. Nothing more embarrassing than being completely stripped and looted after being murdered, right? Dragon investigation, dossier Delphine, an Ulfric Stormcloak. Wow, so you mean you aren't Generico, the noble from Right One? What is happening? What? Oh, shit. Oh, we have the key. It's the interrogation chamber. Yeah, the dungeon. I was gonna say, time to break some picks. You want to try it, buddy? Oh, shit. You feeling lucky, punk? Elven mace? Okay. Now we're talking. Yeah, it's better. It's better and it's worth less. My current one is worth more. All right. Even though I want to be used... Well, no, maces are good. Maces ignore armor, right? This might be one of the best... Gisor? Where? What? Why? What the fuck? Wow. That was stupid. A belted tunic? Yeah, I'm gonna get that perk. Elwyn Solar. Wait, weren't we just in here? This is like an exactly identical room. Oh, you know why? Yeah, because I went over here. Okay, so we did loop around, yeah. I mean, was there anything else even down there? I wonder what it's like having lockpicks that never break. Maybe they just vibrate, and then that's it. They just vibrate forever. Esbern. Seems that things are worse than even Delphine thought. Dragons aren't just coming back to life, they're being resurrected. Search for information about dragons returning. Okay. What the fuck? I'm getting, like, pushed. What's happening? What? Okay, that was really weird.
I told you. I don't know anything else about it.
Let's hear it all one more time.
Fine. Whatever you want. Can't you just kill me and get it over with? There's this old man. I've seen him around Riften. I don't know where he lives. I don't know his name. Yes, he matches the description of this Esbern guy you're looking for. Maybe it's him, maybe it isn't. That's all I know, okay?
Okay.
Why don't you just kill me already?
Okay, we can't free him?
I told you. I don't know anything else about it. What? Who? What do you want then?
There you go.
Yeah.
No time to
Sure.
explain. Let's get out of here.
Okay. Come on, this way. I've seen the guards use it to get rid of bodies. Must
A
leave
lot of
some.
things are going on behind me right now. You go ahead, yeah.
I guess you know what you're doing. I've got to find a way out of here.
Okay. Again, there's like an invisible door. What?
To be here somewhere.
Oh shit. Oh my god, I beat the shit out of her. Damn.
What are you doing?
Oops. Sorry. Trap door key. Okay.
Now the Thalmor will be hunting me for the rest of my life. I hope it was worth it.
Dude, how do I manage this? She like just closed her eyes and became a statue. I can't even knock her down. Why do bodies do this? This is so weird. They like lock in weird positions. It's kind of creepy a little bit. I think they just killed your accomplice. No, they did not. By not doing anything, I was able to save him. Look at that. This is a very professional Elder Scrolls V playthrough. What is attacking me exactly? I'm scared to even ask. Oh, this is definitely high level. Very nice. Killed his ass. I think I heard a gun outside somewhere. What? Okay. Dude, try not to get shot. Stay away from windows, please. Mildly terrifying. That's that New York brand, baby. It's great. Oh wow, that was a fast cave. How many unusual gems are there? I'm scared. I'm not holding L2, thank you. Well, we did it. Somehow. Against all odds, we managed it. Uh-oh. Bro, how does this always happen? Is he coming for me? What's happening? Does he even see me? Who knows? Fire breath. Behold the Thum as an inferno. Kind's peace, storm call. Maybe we should do fire breath. We have 2 dragon souls. Alright, well, I'm gonna put on unrelenting force. I'm here. Come fight me. Oh my god. I didn't pick up a bow. Well, I think he's leaving. Oh well. I don't have any way to like force him to notice me. So if you don't have any like spells or something, that's it. You can't really do much about it. All right, whatever. Last time the dragon noticed me, which is how I got ambushed, but I was able to kill it. This time I have no bow. I gave my bow to what's her name. I didn't need it. I didn't think I'd need it either. There's 24. Okay. We have to complete the collection. It's like infinity gems, but, you know, for other stuff. Look at this. Oh yeah, this will be fun. Okay, it's further to the left. Okay, it's more than that. So what is it, like a 45er? Got it. A ring of lockpicking, a dwarven sword, and the circlet of minor alchemy. Created potions are 12% more powerful. Okay. Kilkreath Temple. Alright, there you go. Oh, it's the statue. Do I have the key item? Maybe I don't have the statue. Man, imagine if I said I never came right back, then never came back, never on the Discord, never showed up. That is depressing to think about. It's like that one copy pasta where the guy tells his friend, you know, I go away now for a long time. I don't know when I come back, but we are two of soul, and then last online like 1,000 days ago. That shit makes me sad. You know, for a copy.
Temple lying in ruins.
God, you're annoying. I see why no one worships you.
They love me not. How can my love reach them?
Okay, there you go. Maybe this was a mistake.
It is time for my splendor to return to Skyrim. But the token of my truth lies buried in the ruins of my once great temple, now tainted by a profane darkness skittering within. The necromancer Malkaran defiles my shrine with vile corruptions, trapping lost souls left in the wake of this war to do his bidding. Worse still, he uses the power.
How high up are we? This is insane.
To fuel his foul deeds.
Wow, that sucks.
I have brought you here, mortal, to be my champion. You will enter my temple, retrieve my artifact, and destroy the Defiler.
Okay, what about this artifact?
Mortals call it Dawnbreaker, for it was forged in a holy light that breaks upon my foes, burning away corruption and false life. You will enter my shrine, destroy Malkaran, and retrieve this mighty blade.
Sure. Alright, I'll do it.
Of course you will. I have commanded it. Go now. The artifact must be reclaimed, and Malkaran destroyed.
Are you gonna send me down gently?
Malkaran has forced the door shut, but this is my temple, and
I think you can actually see the edge of the map. That's actually funny. You're gonna send me down, right?
Down a ray of light. Guide this light through my temple, and its doors will open.
Help? Okay, I'll be getting my gear first. I've commanded it. You're going to do it, okay? Listen, I said so it'll happen. The water breathing enchantment is OP. I should disenchant it because it enchants at 100%. I'm not disenchanting my beautiful necklace. Are you kidding me? Devin's reaction to me getting it is all the reason I need to never disenchant this. We literally started not even 5 minutes into the game. I'm not gonna play Argonian. I don't want water breathing. Basically, I'm an Argonian. I'm a lizard man right off the bat. Yep. I'll find something else and I'll disenchant it. It's no biggie. Again, it's come in handy more often than not. I mean, it's already on a necklace too. Like, you can't do much better than that. Like, I could swap it off as needed. It's not like it's a piece of armor. You know what I mean? Like, I'll have 90% of my armor anyway, so. No problem. I can make hundreds of them? Yeah, but I'm not in a rush. Like I said, the way I see it, there's like 3 major plot lines. The Thalmor, the dragons, and the Civil War. I know how the dragon plot goes for the most part, but I'm very interested in the Civil War. So maybe on Sunday that'll be the stream, you know, we'll do the Civil War plot line. Because that's the one I don't know anything about. There you go. The steed. You can carry more and do not suffer a movement penalty from armor, sure. I still feel slow. Maybe the lightning shout would be good if I wanted to like pull some enemies or something. Maybe that would be or pull a dragon out the sky, right? Because like maybe he'll get zapped by lightning and the game will automatically clue him in to where I am. Maybe that's the play. The hell is this? Bandits, probably.
Looks like we got ourselves a hero.
Yes. Goodbye. I'm gonna split your belly. Damn, this dude is just swinging, man. Ow. Alright, that's just round 1. No biggie. It's time for round 2. Oh, fuck yeah. Let's fucking go. That was so good. Okay, anyway. Dude, I can carry 405 pounds. It's a 100-pound limit. What is going on? What is going on? Dude, that is insane. Okay, novice. I guess as your skill improves, the sweet spot just grows to be gigantic, which is kind of funny. Beggar. Can you promise me something FF related? I've come to a decision and it's... She's leaving me in suspense. Take your time, it's fine. If there's a savage I want to learn, since my guild won't take me anymore for my health, essentially if I say I want to learn for mountain reasons, you'll promise to of course. Depending on how long ago or how old the content is, I might have videos up of me doing the entire fight. So if it's anything Sigmascape or later, I have videos of me clearing every single savage when it's new. Now, obviously, again, I just want you to know, like, there's no rush for this. As we go further in the game, right, we can figure out ways to, you know, skip certain fights or stuff, right? Hephaestus is the one fight I don't think you could really skip, because you only get him to 40% before you get the damage buff, and, like, you have to die in that fight, essentially, right? So if you want, Ash, maybe we could go over, we could, like, watch, you know, we could watch, like, you know, obviously, you know, high level, not high level, but, like, you know, actual guides. And then we could also just, like, you know, we could watch my videos, because I'm obviously going to shill my own content. Stuff like that. Again, for you, you're a caster, right? I don't really cast, but it shouldn't be that bad. Like, nothing should really kill you. The only thing you'll need to learn is, like, oh, this one I have to partner up with this person and stand next to them. Or I have to bait an enemy to shoot their beam in another direction so no one gets hit. Things like that. I want the Quetzalcoatl. Oh, you want the X-Death mount, right? Shill harder. I will always shill 14. I will do it for free. That's how good I am at it. I am always on my knees ready for more Final Fantasy. And there's nothing you could do to stop me, Vith. Nothing. Nothing at all. I won't conquer Barbaricha unless you feel might fit me more. Well, everything in due time. I feel like there's a lot of good skills to learn from Savage, mostly like personal responsibility. But I mean, what? Okay. This is my new thumbnail. Not video clip, damn it. I always forget. I think it's reversed on PS5. I have no idea. I haven't done that often. Oh, no, you have to do X death to get the mount. No, the mounts always drop from the 4th turn. That's why you'll see people farm the 4th turn. So yes, the mount is the boss from Delta Escape 1, but the only way to get the mount is to kill X death. Now, the mount always drops from the final fight, even if it's like an earlier fight. So for example, Ramu, which is the Centaur Ramu that you were talking about, which is really Ramu Ixion, drops from 8th. It's called alt-right. Let me type it in chat because it sounds like alt-right and YouTube is gonna punish me for that. It's literally spelled that way. A-L-T-E-R-O-I-T-E. It's a boss from Final Fantasy V. I'm pretty sure. And it drops, specifically, it's a crystal that... So basically, when you clear a Savage fight, they redid all the loot for it, right? It drops a chest coffer, a weapon coffer, a random weapon from any class that has it. The minion, which is whatever, right? That's kind of like always been worthless because you could get the minion from normal mode. And then the mount. Now, the mount item is usually whatever. So remember when we did, what's it called? Alexander? Remember when we did Alexander and it dropped the cogwheel? The cogwheel just gives you the mount, right? Same thing with, like, you know, usually it's a crystal or a whistle of some kind or whatever. That's usually what it is. It'll tell you what it does, but that's pretty much how every mount or every loot drop is in 14, right? So each fight drops different things, pretty much is what I'm saying. Maybe next year Dev and I will make you play Wasteland 3. If I could get it on sale, sure. I just don't have a lot of money at the moment. So, you know. There's not a lot of, like I said, there's not a lot of games coming out this fall that I'm really looking forward to. There's pretty much Assassin's Creed, Starfield, and... Oh, speaking of that, let me look this up, because I was going to look it up yesterday, and we're kind of almost out of time anyway for today. So I guess I'll end off on this really quickly. I pre-ordered a bunch of games. There's like 4 or 5 games I know I'm playing this fall. Also, let me plug in my headset, or not my headset, my phone. Because then I'll go to sleep tonight and my phone will have no battery, and then I'll wake up with like 5%, and I'm like, oh, that's fantastic. Flashbangs, any way to get around it? See if in the settings there's something to dampen it. I have no idea. I'm sorry. Yeah, no, there's a lot of effects that are like bright. Oh, dude. Shiva has an entire mechanic where if you fail it, it flashbangs the screen multiple times. That's so ridiculous. Even back then, I was like, light rampant is annoying as shit, man. Light rampant, when you fail it, like, there's 4 people chasing around light orbs. They just all blow up. It's insane. They get bright. Maybe there's like a visual thing. I'd have to look in the accessibility or whatever other features. I don't know if there's a way to dim it. I'm sorry. I don't know off the top of my head. Ow.
Never should have come here.
Anyway. Look at this dude. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe there's a way to do it. I know there's a colorblind mode, which I think is nice. You know, one of my static members is kind of colorblind, so it's nice that they have that feature. That's why, I know that, you know, mostly men are colorblind. I think it's really, really rare in women. But, colorblindness, like, every mechanic that has a color to it usually has, like, a unique symbol to show you, like, whatever. I don't know about brightness, though, which is what she's actually asking for. I'm going off on a rant. I'd have to look. Oh, shit. I hate how they make, like, dinosaur noises, you know? I'm trying to loot. Conjuration spells cost less. Okay. Damn, they gave this dude a big sword. Doesn't look like I need to go to bed. Yeah, no problem. Get some rest, Ash, okay? Try to feel better. I mean, we're basically... What? We're basically done here anyway, so... I'm just really quickly gonna clean this up. And then, well, next time around, we're gonna continue the Delphine quest and then hopefully start the Civil War quest as well. I think that'll be like a good usage of time. Is that it? It says there's like one more enemy. It's probably this guy camping up here. I have to do roulettes in 14 anyway. But maybe I'll play World of Warcraft because I'm grinding for some glamour in WoW, which is way worse than 14. But I mean, like, it's easy because you just run through the dungeons. But I like 14 because if you could just do the fights, like, if you get enough people to do the fights, you don't have to, like, run through the entire raid. Like, WoW raids are basically dungeons with really complex fights in them, pretty much. Now, I'm not, like, the biggest fan of how they do that, I'll be honest. Wasteland 3, Xbox now 20 to 15, depending on tax for the game of the year. Yeah, I mean, I'll see. I don't really have, like, a ton of money. Like, I already have to pay my 14 sub. I'll have more money as soon as the fall starts. Oh, look at that. And that way I could start buying, like, random games. Like I said, I spent a lot of money on, like, the old games that I wanted to buy. At least that's done and out the way, right? So now I don't have to worry about it. What the fuck? There you go. A button. Man, that's funny. Magic can regenerate 75%. I mean, taking that doesn't really do anything because the strength of the enchantment depends purely on the enchantment of, you know, the strength of my enchantment skill and what soul gems I have. It's unfortunate, but that's kind of how it is. Skull. Okay. I hate that noise. Are we doing the Meridia quest? Maybe in a bit. I'm just kind of roaming around. Or maybe tomorrow is what I should say. Here we go. Fortify Alchemy. Ring of Lockpicking. Robes of Minor Conjuration. Damn, that's like a Fallout skeleton, fresh off the Super Mutant lineup. I need strength, or is it the milk of human kindness? Prison, okay. Oh, I was already here. Okay. Scroll of Raised Zombie. That sounds good. Something like someone drawing their weapon to let me know I'm in good hands. Alright, let's see if we can just teleport to Delphine. Where'd she go? Oh, she went back to Riverwood. Okay. She got the fuck out of there. She's like, look, I can't be around this. You're on your own. I would have seriously walked back across the entire map before talking with her. But yeah, you know, tomorrow, or not tomorrow, sorry, tomorrow's Friday. Tomorrow should be Engage. I'll see. It depends what I'm feeling. Saturday will probably be Arceus as usual, most likely. So yeah, Sunday we'll continue this. Like I said, we'll aim to continue the, this plot line and the Civil War plot. I feel like if we just focus the main story, we would just bulldoze it. So I'm not like looking to just rush right through it or anything, you know? Especially if we got a triple week next week with Devin being off. Easy. This is very secret, by the way. You left both doors open.
You made it out alive, at least. Your gear is safe in my room, as promised. Did you learn anything useful?
Thalmor know nothing.
Really? That seems hard to believe. You're sure about that?
Yeah, they're looking for someone named Esbern.
Esbern? He's alive? I thought the Thalmor must have got him years ago. That crazy old man. Figures the Thalmor would be on his trail, though, if they were trying to find out what's going on with the dragons. You mean aside from wanting to kill every blade?
Oh, he's a blade, okay.
Esbern was one of the Blade's archivists, back before the Thalmor smashed us during the Great War. He knew everything about the ancient dragon lore of the Blades. Obsessed with it, really. Nobody paid much attention back then. I guess he wasn't as crazy as we all thought.
Okay, so the Thalmor think the Blades know about the dragons.
Ironic, right? The old enemies assume that every calamity must be a plot by the other side. Even so, we've got to find Esbern before they do. He'll know how to stop the dragons, if anybody does. Do they know where he is?
Riften, yeah, that's what the other dude told me.
Riften, eh? Probably down in the Ratway, then. It's where I'd go. You'd better get to Riften. Talk to Brynjolf. He's, well...
I feel like we've met Brynjolf. That name seems familiar. Okay.
Oh, and when you find Esbern, if you think I'm paranoid, you may have some trouble getting him to trust you. Just ask him where he was on the 30th of Frostfall.
The 30th of Frostfall. Okay. Was that when the Blades fell, maybe? Diplomatic immunity. Very nice. Actually, that's a good question. Hold on.
What is it?
What happened to the
The
Blades?
Thalmor happened.
Yeah.
They've been hunting down every blade they can find for the past 30 years. Thanks to the White Gold Concordat, they've been able to operate throughout the Empire with impunity.
Alright, what's that?
The Great War.
It's
Only
probably what
30
let them
years
stop the war.
already.
They can do whatever they want. Yeah.
Seems to me like it just ended. It's never really ended for me. But to answer your question, the White Gold Concordat was the fancy name they put on the peace treaty between the Empire and the Thalmor. It ended the war and saved the Empire to fight another day. Also trampled on the sacred name of Talos, and gave the Thalmor free rein to stamp out Talos worship throughout
Yep. There you go. Alright. On to the
Thalmor,
Blades.
thanks to the White Gold Concordat, they've been able to operate
Yeah.
throughout the part of the cost of peace. Emperor Titus Mede saved his empire at a very high price. A price that included the Blades.
Damn, so they were a sacrifice.
Much either.
Oh.
30 years later, the Empire ends up with the Stormcloak Rebellion on its hands. No doubt exactly as the Thalmor intended.
Okay. Alright. That's interesting. Here's the first reason people don't like Delphine. She insisted that Thalmor were the ones bringing back the dragons by having no evidence and put you in danger over it. But I mean, it's pretty reasonable, right? It's like, well, they seem to be behind a lot of stuff. And as she just said, there's a whole laundry list of things, you know, that let's go back to my house and then we'll save. There's a whole laundry list of things that they have been behind. They might be behind the rebellion. What else would they want if they wanted to destabilize the... I didn't get my stuff. Well, like, they would want to destabilize us. That's, I mean, that's like a fair lead. Like, a lot of people... I think that that's a pretty fair thing, you know? That's not the worst thing in the world I think I've ever seen. I mean, to be fair, that it's almost Link's outfit. Which one was it? Was it the one down here? Oh yeah, she has all my money. Oops. I totally left all my money with her. I was gonna have no money and walk around. That's great. Anyway. But no, I don't think that that's necessarily like sometimes your plans just don't work out. I don't think she's an idiot. She just had a lead, and it, you know, obviously she has maybe a little bit of a personal, she has a big personal vendetta against them, but I don't think that necessarily makes her bad or a terrible person. Now, maybe later on she does some war crimes or something, and that'll be different. But I mean, it was a pretty reasonable thing to assume that this, like, foreign entity would want to destabilize the Imperial rule. Like, I don't blame her. I think that's not like completely crazy to believe. Again, we'll see. I'm liking the different plot lines that are building up. Okay, but I will save here. We are definitely over the time limit. So on Sunday, we will begin, again, you know, we'll do our usual thing. Thank you all. There's a difference between political power and literally bringing back extinct dragons. So make her bad per se, but her hatred for the Thalmor clouds a lot of her judgment. I mean, in a world where there's magic, I could believe it, right? Like, again, if her goal, if the Thalmor's goal is to destabilize the region, which it seems like they would want to do, even though there's a peace treaty, like, then I can understand her reasonably saying, like, well, maybe there's like some plan of theirs to have dragons fly around and just like all sorts of crazy shit's going on. You know what I mean? So, like, yes, what you're saying does make sense, but it's a risk, and I mean, you just have to take risks sometimes, you know? Like who knows? Maybe it was true. If this was like a realistic game, then yeah, sure, I would agree with you. But with magic, who knows? Like, people summon demons from Oblivion, Atronachs, they you know, all sorts of crazy stuff. Who's to say that someone crazy didn't find a way to revive a dragon and is just flying it around, blowing people up and getting them killed? We don't know. And that's part of the point. If anyone would do it, it would be the High Elves, who probably have like a good mastery of magic. I could get the logic behind it. It's not like terrible logic. And I did not freeze OBS. Very nice. So yeah, we'll continue from there. I like, could I understand, like, maybe she rushed to the conclusion that they are probably behind it? Sure. But it's not like they're Nords who don't know any magic. You know what I mean? This is probably an entire empire of people. Well, right, but maybe they want to destabilize it more, is what I'm saying. Like, now the Empire has to fight dragons, like mythical creatures, on top of fighting a rebellion that they're not doing well, and they're still depleted from that. Like, I could understand that. Just send the region into complete chaos, and the Empire has to throw hundreds of troops, thousands of troops, and tons of resources into trying to maintain order and stability. I could at least reason that, right? So we'll see how it goes. But anyway, Viv, Devin, oh hi Mark, Ash, thank you all for the wonderful stream as always. I hope you all have a wonderful evening. Go get some sleep. You know, enjoy yourselves. Yeah, especially since it's Nordlands, where, like, who else would have magic? The College of Winterhold, and then these guys, right? Like, it can't be the Nords, you know? So yeah, I could get that. But anyway, hopefully you guys have a good day. Devin, I'll see you on Sunday. Viv, I'll see you whenever. Probably tomorrow, right? I'm probably gonna play Fire Emblem. Since I didn't play it last week, I'll play it this week for sure. Y'all have a good night. Thank you all. Today was a good day. Thank you. And good night.